Why you ain't made it? Cause you was a crazy. And this shit got crazy. I been driving, I been riding, I been crazy. Look at it. I been lurking, I been yeah. I had to build this shit up from the top to the bottom. I ride, and I'm on the Malibu freeway. Yeah, the years I hit you. I did the bitch. I'm on top of the world. I'm fuck out that bitch and that girl. I hate Chanel, I got me the pearls, I got me the diamond necklace with the bracelet. We can pull up with the Glock and the motherfucker hit you up in the face and they give you a facelift. I don't even be saying shit. I don't even be explaining shit. I don't need to go explain shit. Play it off like I'm dumb fuck. I don't know that I'm intelligent. I did not mean on peppermint. I'ma pull up with a breath mint. I'ma pull up with a bread kit. I'ma pull up then I break it. You a pussy, let your face it. We can get you killed in many ways. We can do it real basic. Backwood, we can lace it. Like I said, big black, give your face. Yeah, I know I don't gotta say shit. I been chilling in my spaceship. I been talking to the aliens. I been talking to the demons. Now I living in the mansion in the hills. Used to be living in the basement. Man, lifestyle right here, I tell you. This shit is amazing. If y'all rock with me, I know you slow, you a little basic. Yeah, ready to Malibu, I can pull up in the whip and this shit get crazy. Yeah, I give a fuck what you say, you really a bitch, your ass is so lazy. Yeah, you wondering why you ain't made it, cause you was a dick sucker and cry baby. Yeah, that got me the Urus, a couple of Bentleys, I had me Mercedes. Yeah, I got these diamonds sit on my motherfucking wrist and that shit on my lady. Yeah, I just been sipping on codeine in the cup, bitch, I got crazy. Yeah, I just been acting little mean fiend on the bus, this shit can get crazy. Yeah, had to for my own brother switch up on me, shit so crazy. That motherfucker really idiot broke now. Shit so crazy. I don't want nothing.
This shit crazy, man.
This shit got crazy.
This shit crazy, man. It's your boy Alex Ward. Dude, back in the building. I know it's been a while since I've obviously done one of these. I haven't really been feeling the best. Obviously, I apologize. Still kind of feel under the weather. But we're back. I don't want to go too long without missing any important things to cover. But before we get into it, make sure you like and subscribe, all that good shit. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at Drop the Damn Mic on Twitter at Drop the Damn Mic. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at the Mic Drop Podcast. I'll make sure I put the links and all that in the bio. And yeah, shout out to all the people on Twitch as well. All platforms. But yeah, the title of this pod is, shout out to D-Fran in the IG chat. The title of this pod, I actually wanted to address this last week, but I just, I wasn't feeling the best. Like, I don't know what it is about Illinois weather. It's just being a Cali nigga that moved from Cali to Texas. It's an adjustment period with the weather here. Like, you Chicago niggas, I don't know how you Chirac niggas do it, bro. You O'Blockians, it is cold as fuck in Chicago, bro. It is cold as a motherfucker. Boy, trapped in the closet. No, I'm not trapped in the closet this time. I'm in the cold ass Chicago. But if any of you niggas go to Chicago, make sure you bring one of them big puffy ass jackets, bro, because it is cold as a motherfucker. As a nigga coming from Texas, yeah, like this is the first time I've been sick, and I want to say about 2-3 years. I don't usually get sick too often, but coming here, I kind of had a feeling I was gonna be, even if it wasn't like a big sickness, like a flu or something like that, which it isn't. It's nothing too major, but yeah, like just make sure you dress warm. But again, shouts to all the people that are listening. But yeah, so the title of this pod that is going to be referencing a tweet that I had made that went semi-viral, I guess. It was about the Drake feature. Obviously Drake did a collaboration with Four Bats, the coveted, the controversial Four Bats. A lot of people saying he's an industry plant. I'm probably one of those people that, would probably say the industry plant. That's the thing. When people use the word industry plant, it's always used in a negative connotation, right? There's industry plants that have came out that actually have a great sound, but it doesn't mean that they aren't still like an industry plant. And I think we have to really define what that industry plant word is or what that term means, because I think there's a lot of confusion about what an industry plant is, right? In my opinion, I think an industry plant, in my opinion, obviously, an industry plant is a person that gets a lot of notoriety from their music, doesn't have many musical projects before they blow up, and just comes out of nowhere and tries to mask their whole identity is masked behind, oh, I'm independent. I'm an independent artist. I'm so-and-so artist. I did this by myself. Those are the type, though, that's, in my opinion, that's what I would call an industry plant, right? I don't think everyone in the world is an industry plant. I know there was like a time back in the day where I thought obviously Chance the Rapper was an industry plant because of, you know, his family and who he's related to. You know, Russ was also a person that I thought was an industry plant as well too, even though he did grind and he used certain platforms to get his message out there. But I think the only real industry plants for 100% certain, for me at least, I feel like is Lil Nas X. And you could argue Four Bats. I would say Four Bats. So Four Bats and Lil Nas X. Lil Nas X, I think, is pretty obvious, right? You know, it's pretty obvious. I don't even want to have to get into that. We know, like the longest running, the most successful #1 single, all of this shit, right? And then you have Four Bats, right? Who obviously, whose manager is a creative director at RCA, Amber Ajay, whatever her name was. But the point is, when we actually define what an industry plant is, it's usually used in a negative connotation. It's never really used in like a positive connotation. Like when we call certain people industry plants, it's almost to diminish what kind of work that they put in or the kind of success that they're receiving because of you calling them an industry plant. But in this instance with Four Bats, I don't think it's necessarily has to be a bad thing, right? Four Bats sound is great. I think, you know, obviously his whole aesthetic, like, he looks like a thug ass nigga. He looks like a gangsta, you know, but he sounds like a Brent Faiyaz or like a 90s older type of singer or artist. It's really, really good. It's really, really pleased. I'm not going to say he's bad, right? I'm not going to say he's terrible, but for what he is, you know, and obviously, you know, there was news that came out this week that he signed an EP deal with OVO, which would again further the talk of the narrative of people thinking it's an industry plant. Because when was the last time Drake signed an artist? Wasn't it that Naomi Sharon? I think that was like the last person Drake signed, which might have been, I don't know if it was like last year or the year before that. But Drake doesn't really sign too many artists as frequently as he has the last 2 or 3 years. So the point of this, the point of the title of the podcast, right? Has the coveted Drake feature lost its luster? Now, I'm not talking from the perspective of a new artist, right? If it's a new artist, or no, excuse me, I'm not talking from the perspective of an established artist, right? So obviously, if we're starting from the beginning, right? If we pull up Drake's discography, we go from feature to feature that he's done. When I say, let me actually pull up the tweet, because it was actually a tweet that I had made that kind of went semi-viral, I guess. Let me pull it up real quick. It is right here. Oh shit, what's good, DK? What's good, DK? Okay, so I got the tweet. I'm gonna pull it up. Let me go ahead and share my screen real quick, because it seems to be a lot. It seems to have sparked a lot of controversy in the X streets, right? The Twitter streets, right? Clearly for obvious reasons, right? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of baited the way I titled it. I kind of baited, but this is the title.
Yo.
What's good?
What's good?
So this was the tweet that I had made. It was, we gotta have a conversation about the decline of the Drake feature year by year. And a lot of niggas cooked me in the comments. A lot of niggas, obviously, because I ain't gonna lie, I kind of baited by tweeting it that way. I know Omar does that a lot, you know.
What
so
is going on?
Can you hear me? Okay, I guess not. Yeah. But you know, a lot of people had I don't know what happened to DK. A lot of people were obviously
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah, my bad. Yeah, my shit was fucking tweaking. What's good?
Yeah, what's good, bro? What's good?
Good.
Yeah. A lot of people in the comment section were kind of getting on me about the tweet that I had made. You know, saying I think it's how I said it, how I tweeted it. Kind of, I know Omar be doing this shit. I know what Omar does. He be trolling. So
Wait, what was the tweet?
Can you see the screen?
Let me see. Okay, that's right here.
I said we got to have a conversation about the decline of the Drake feature year by year. And the way I tweeted it, I actually put context. I actually tweeted again, and I put another context behind that tweet. But a lot of people in the comments were cooking me saying, "Where do literally shut up, bro? Like, just be quiet." And I said, it's a fact though for new artists, not established ones, because honestly, I feel like new artists, like it hasn't hit like it's supposed to hit for new artists. Obviously, it's a great look. Like, yeah, you got a Drake feature. Like, if I got a Drake feature, obviously that's huge for me, right?
Right,
but I feel like now, at that point, if you have a Drake feature, at that point, now you're expected to produce. And if you don't produce, it's like you're gonna end up like a Young Blue. Like, you might have a couple of hits here and there a year after, or a year or two after, but Young Blue, I haven't heard Young Blue's name since that record he did with Drake. You know? So I think it's not the immediate impact that it has. My point was, it's like for new artists, not established ones, it doesn't really hit like it used to hit. You know what I'm saying? Someone else said, "Wait for you, meltdown, wasting time."
I was gonna say, could you name a time where a Drake feature like meant more? Like, I don't know. I feel like I don't think there's really been. I feel like if anything, it's just been kind of like hoard out. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody can get it.
Yeah,
but I can't really think of a time where like I don't think there was ever like a standard for like having a Drake feature. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and kind of like what you said, like it's kind of been hoard out. Like nowadays, I feel like Drake kind of just hops on whatever's trending. I mean, he's kind of historically been doing that, right? But
yeah,
as far as like linking up with like new artists and doing featured songs with them, like, yeah, obviously it's gonna help the artist a lot. But if the artist doesn't follow up and doesn't make a name for himself outside of that song with Drake, I mean, how impactful is it really? Like, it's especially if the song does a lot better with Drake on it than without Drake on it.
Did you come to this take because of the Sexy Red shit, the Rich Baby Daddy shit? Was that a contributing? Was that song a contributing factor as to why you have this take?
Not really. It was actually because of the Four Bats feature.
Okay.
Yeah, because the Four Bats feature, it kind of took off obviously on TikTok, and then
I think a Drake feature really lost its value once he dropped a song with Smiley. I'm not that was probably like the biggest decline. It's like, oh, okay, so you really don't need to like.
Yeah, he doesn't really give a fuck about that. Like what does that really? What does a Drake feature really mean? Like long term. Obviously, if it's me or if it's like Rome or it's Lando getting a Drake feature, obviously that's great for them. That's obviously it price went up, nigga. Basically, price went up. But if you don't capitalize off that, what does it really mean? Okay, you got a song with Drake, but
what artists do you think have the most meaningful features right now?
I
would say J. Cole. Looking.
J. Cole, yeah.
I
would say J. Cole.
That's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, J. Cole. Because you already know, like, regardless of the feature, he's like, regardless of the person he's featuring on, he's gonna give you 100% no matter what. I kind of felt like on the Four Bat song that Drake featured on, Drake got into that little pocket where like the beat slows down and like it's an underwater effect, like, you know how Drake does, or he finds a certain part of the song that he can just attack and like make the song almost like revolve around him in a sense. That's why I'm like, it just didn't do it for me, bro. It didn't. And then Someone else said, "Wait for you, Meltdown, wasting time. Bro, don't miss on features. What the hell is he talking about? All those features came out in 2021, 2022, 2023.
My guy
And he's
D-Friend on
dropping all those
Instagram
features."
said J. Cole ain't getting dudes on the charts. That is true. I would say Drake is definitely carrying a lot of people's career.
But that's the thing. I'm not saying he's not gonna. It's Drake. We know Drake's gonna get you on the charts, but that artist, is he gonna stay on the chart without Drake? Like, yeah, obviously, if like I said, if I had a song with Drake, Lando had a song with Drake, or Rome or K9 had a song with Drake, obviously your price is gonna go up. Like, you're gonna get features left and right just by association, because niggas are clout chasers. The industry is fake as hell. They're gonna, oh, you got a song with Drake? Let me link with this nigga. Let me get some of his clout. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. But once that artist kind of develops his own like shtick, his own sound, how far is he gonna take it after the Drake record? That's kind of my point. You know what I'm saying? But and then I said I'm talking about new and up and coming artists, unestablished ones. Kind of said that again. It's only gonna be you at the conversation. Someone said it's good to be me. Whether we think a Drake feature good or bad, I still think it's effective for an artist's career. I said it's effective to break through, but it means nothing if you don't capitalize on that momentum. I mean, that's just what it is. If you don't capitalize it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can, okay, like, you just, oh, I got to play basketball with LeBron. Okay, how are you going to capitalize on that? Are you going to make a vlog about it? You're going to make a YouTube video about it? Are you going to ask for a shout out? Like, what are you going to do to capitalize on that? You know what I'm saying? It's not just, oh, I got to play with so-and-so. I got to do a song with so-and-so. Okay, but there's a business aspect as well. How are you going to market the song? How are you going to make money off the song? How are you going to use that song as leverage to get other features based off of that song? It's all about the leverage, bro. You know what I'm saying? D-Fran said, who's better, Wardu or Smiley?
My guy said Wardu.
D-Fran, where you at, nigga? Bring your ass on here. I sent y'all niggas.
I personally think that the Drake feature hasn't necessarily lost its value. Like, it's still very helpful for an artist's career. But I will say, if like as someone who listens to hip hop, like meaning wise, like someone J. Cole hopping on someone's song is more meaningful to me than the Drake feature, personally speaking.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it doesn't. I don't think it's necessarily lost its value. Like, niggas is still like change whole careers. Like, you even admitted it yourself. Like, if you got a Drake feature of K9 or Orlando, you know, it would still change your entire career. And you know, that's the power of what a Drake feature is. But over time, seeing the acts that he chooses to collaborate with, it like definitely doesn't make it as meaningful as like a J. Cole feature. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's my overall take on that.
And I'm trying to pull up like all the songs or all the features that he's done since 2006 actually. So the first feature he did that I see on Apple Music was with Mary J. Blige in 06. Which I can't believe it was actually that long ago. It was 06, the one. Then he got Throw It in the Bag in 09. You know, obviously The Dream and Fabulous were established. Jamie Foxx, Digital Girl. Jamie Foxx was established. You got Paige back in 2011. That didn't really do shit for Paige. You know what I'm saying? I'm Still Fly. I'm Still Fly. I'm Sky High. That song, like,
this nigga's pulling up the receipts.
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm just saying, because niggas wanted to cook me in the comments. I'm like, nigga, let's look at the facts. That didn't do shit for Paige.
That had a Drake feature? Oh, that did have a Drake feature. That's
crazy.
Yeah, no, that song definitely did.
I'm Still Fly feature, and that was featuring Drake, but it felt like a Drake song, but it didn't do shit for Paige. You know what I mean? What else is there? Know About Me, Jay-Z, Drake for Javon Leroy. Obviously, Migos, Drake, Versace. That obviously helped the Migos. That's one of the rare instances where, you know, an act actually capitalized off of the Drake feature.
Okay, how many years of being relevant do you consider them to have capitalized on a Drake feature? Like 2 years, 3 years? Would you say Yeet is capitalized off the Drake feature? Like, I'm trying to understand like what.
Well, it's still kind of early for Yeet, but I think if you have at least 3 to 5 years, anything after 3 years, 3 to 4 years, I think
that's not an easy thing to do, like in hip hop.
It's not. It's not.
But
That's
like,
what I'm saying.
what artist is really changing careers like that?
I mean, it should be Drake, right?
I mean, he kind of is though.
If the Drake feature is so coveted, it's so oh my god, the
no,
Drake
but like
feature.
1 year of relevancy that's a solid career in like the grand scheme of like being an artist.
I mean, if you're looking at rap years, like in football years, I guess, like because football years, like a running back's normal career is like what 5 years, 4 or 5
But that's what I'm
years.
saying. Like, I feel like your expectation, low-key, is a little bit too high. Like he should not. Like, he's not.
Is it?
What's his name? Fuck, I can't remember what his name was. But the bro, like, I don't know. I just don't think Drake. I don't think there's any artist that has a power to off of a feature make like an artist go from having like a 3 to 5 year like career where they're like at the top of hip hop, like I don't know, like on the charts every year type shit. Like there's no artist that's really changing careers like that if you really think about it.
Well, yeah, I agree with that, but whenever people say like, oh my god, it's the Drake, did the Drake vocals come in yet? Oh my god, the Drake vocals, like how people herald that whole Drake, and I'm a Drake fan, but I can be honest and be like unbiased, like the Drake feature has lost its luster for a long time. Maybe like when was the last notable Drake feature that you can remember, just in general?
Oh, I don't give a fuck. That's like the thing. The first, or like Rich Baby Daddy or whatever. Like that's the shit I think about when I think of Drake features right now.
You think that's like notable, like as far from Drake's whole discography, from Drake's whole shit? You think those two?
Right. I mean, that's just as of recent. I mean, I'm thinking like shit with Rick Ross, like the Ashmar music shit.
Yeah, like shit like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking like if I'm thinking like grand scheme of like his classic features, like that's the shit I'm thinking about.
Yeah,
but I don't know. I think, and those are like Yeat and Sexy Red are both like very like young and like up and coming artists type shit. Like they probably had like Yeat is probably going on 3 years of relevancy. Sexy Red's going on like 2. So I don't know. Like who knows? I don't see them going away anytime soon. It's like personally speaking, I'll be honest.
Do you think but do you think that's because of TikTok culture?
I mean, it's because of that. It's because of Drake. Like Drake was vouching for them hard, like when they first came out. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, that nigga kind of vouches for anyone that's trending, though.
Not really. He didn't really say nothing about Has he? Oh no, he did link with Ice Spice. That's crazy.
He linked with Ice Spice. I just seen him in a video with some Mexican playing Mexican music. Like,
yeah.
Like it's just it seems like the older he gets, it's like the more
he also hasn't dropped a song with Ice Spice, so that's the crazy thing.
I think that was in motion, but something probably happened where it's like I couldn't really fuck with Ice Spice no more. I think that was kind of in motion though. But
you think Ice Spice's career would be different if she had a Drake feature right now?
It would probably be, yeah, but not too. I'm far from what it is already.
Like what? Like in a like
you think she'd be, obviously.
You think she'd be bigger than Sexy Red?
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. But I feel like Sexy Red, her whole thing is like she's authentically like ghetto and ratchet. Like she's not faking it. Like that's like the whole reason why people kind of gravitate towards her. And I feel like Ice Spice is kind of like that, but she's more of like the kind of relatable Bronx girl that's like easy to talk to, that twerks, that's has a fat ass, that's relatable, all that shit.
Yeah.
It's all, like I said, it's all about how, these labels market you. I feel like it's all about how they market you, what you do with the success that you have. Because like you said, it's rap years, it's just like football years, bro.
I think Drake is low key like a label marketing tool, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. You could probably say he was the first industry plant, honestly.
You think so?
I mean, if someone didn't say that, I wouldn't knock it. Like I said, just because people call you an industry plant doesn't mean you make bad music. It just means
it has a lot of negative connotation to it, though.
It does.
It makes it sound like everything that you accomplished in the music industry was like handed to you or some shit. So I understand why people get upset for being.
But look what Drake did with it, though. That's the thing. It's all about what you do with what's given to you. And Drake is probably one of the best, if we were to call him an industry plant.
Wait, so then why are we blaming Drake as to saying, oh, the value of a Drake feature? If it's everything you do is up to you, why aren't we like blaming the individual artists for not like going past the expectation that they were supposed to get when receiving a Drake feature?
I see what you mean. I think it's like half and half, kind of.
Because you say that, but then you title the stream how the coveted Drake feature lost his fucking luster, bro.
Hey man, I'm baiting just like I did on the tweet, brother. Hey, look how many niggas we have watching.
W bait. Not gonna lie.
It's working. It's working. But D-Fran, what's good, bro? Lil Bow Wow. How you been, brother? Are you alive? No.
He's locked in. He's on the 75 hard, bro.
Oh yeah, 75. I ain't gonna lie. I seen a little videos, bro. You really inspiring a nigga, bro. I definitely got to get back in the gym, bro. I've lost a lot of weight because like I haven't really been feeling the best, so naturally, you know. But yeah, I definitely gotta hit the gym, bro. It's just my schedule been kind of crazy lately, bro. I ain't have no time for myself, nothing like that though. But you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get back on it though.
Facts.
Yeah, I think there was also like a follow-up tweet that I had made about it because that that tweet obviously went so viral, had so many people triggered, right? So
all right, what you talking about? What happened?
So I had put more context behind it, and I said my argument is more so that the coveted Drake feature for breakout artists, not established ones that have hit records before a Drake co-sign. It does nothing for them 2 to 3 years down the line. Blockboy JB, Smiley, Young Blue, Roy Woods, who's literally on his label, Page, obviously mentioned them before. Like I said, like Drake feature, like I said, if I got a Drake feature, if Lando got a Drake feature, Rome, anyone that we know got a Drake feature, obviously it's huge for them, right? But if we don't do anything with that, what does it really mean? So it is kind of on the artist, but then again, if the Drake feature is so coveted and like, oh my God, the Drake feature, oh my God, it's like it should kind of help you get to that next level a little bit easier, right? So I do think it's kind of like half and half, but I did kind of bait a little bit. So that's kind of what I meant when I said that. But shout out to Drake, obviously one of the greatest artists of all time, my GOAT. Yeah, D-Fran, how's the 75 challenge going, bro?
It's going good, man. Going strong.
So, like, do you like when you meal prep? Like, what do you usually eat throughout the week?
I eat regular shit. I eat like beef, rice, chicken, vegetables, like regular shit.
I seen you made like a lettuce wrap or some shit like that. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, that was good. It was like a lettuce wrap with like some like spicy garlic shit on it, something like that.
That sounds so far.
Why shit green screen? What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. I was thinking.
What the fuck?
Do you have like recipes that you like?
TikTok.
Oh, TikTok. Well, you better save them hoes because they banning TikTok now.
It's all right. Them niggas still post on Instagram.
Yeah, everything on Twitter anyway. So I don't know why that's such a big deal.
I don't think they're trying to like ban TikTok for real though. I think they're just trying to do like a forced sale or whatever the fuck. I seen a video saying there was like
they're trying to force a sale. Yeah,
they're just trying to change the ownership so that like the America's interests are still like considered with like all the decisions they make and shit like that.
Yeah, I feel it.
Which I don't know. I guess it makes sense, but
they're trying to turn TikTok to Vine almost.
No, because the amount of information that gets fucking sold and shit that motherfuckers just have is absurd, bro. It's like all data.
That's just the evolution of the internet. You got AI now, so ChatGPT and all this shit. So it's bound to happen.
My bad, but yeah, I don't know. I heard.
Shout out my nigga Joe O. You know what I'm saying? Shouts to Twitter gang. You feel me? Wagwan. Yeah, I mean. But
anyways, yeah, they said I heard they was trying to sell it. Why am I jittering and shit?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm actually using my hotspot because my hotel Wi-Fi sucks. Because if I use my hotel Wi-Fi, I'd look like a Roblox character.
I was gonna say, bro, you're still in Chicago. You're still in Chicago, right?
Yeah, I'm in Chicago right now. I'm thinking about moving back to Dallas, honestly, bro. It's like, I don't know. There ain't shit in Austin, bro. But really, I want to move to Cali.
Oh shit! Oh, maybe it's a resolution.
It's like a weird static. Like I could hear it.
Yeah, it's like it's not even like your camera; it's your audio too, kind of.
Yeah, it's good now though. Oh, just
all right.
Yeah, it's better now. But let's see, what else did I have in my notes? Yeah, so let's do our little Fat D update. So Fat D, I think Fat D. When did Fat D drop last year? It dropped in September, something like that. It was like September-ish. I forgot when. It was just so irrelevant. So
It was like late September.
late September. So it's been like 6 months or so. Are we still DK? Are you still playing Fat D like you were when it first came out? Or
Let me see. I definitely hear it a lot. I don't know if I'm like it's not necessarily in my rotation 100%. Let me see. There's a couple songs for sure. I gotta pull up my YouTube music.
Yeah, because like I haven't listened to much of the music on there. I know obviously Lando is a big proponent of that album. That's one of his favorite albums. I know he's a little bit on the younger side, so it's not a surprise. But you know, we all have different tastes, all have different opinions when it comes to music. Fat D, it's not a terrible album. Like if I like the more I play it now, I do kind of appreciate the production a lot more. But as far as like the actual songs that I'm going back to play, I'm not playing a lot of the songs still. Like,
oh, I'm still listening to Another Late Night with Yachty. That shit was hard.
That's probably the song I played the most when it first came out, and I'm still playing that song.
And the song with Chief Keef, All the Parties, that shit grew on me. Ended up growing on me more.
That grew on me a lot. I'm not gonna lie, that did grow on me a lot. But
I'm still listening to First Person Shooter.
First Person.
I know you're definitely still listening to Amen, that Tizo shit. You're the biggest Tizo fan.
I actually listened to just Tizo's music. I think that song did a lot as far as like highlight how much I actually like Tizo's sound because of how unique he sounds compared to every new artist that's came out in the last 3-4 years. I feel like all these niggas sound the same. But yeah, I don't mind Amen. If Amen comes on, I'll play it, but it's like it's nothing crazy. Like the album is nothing.
If Daylight came on, are you skipping it?
Yes, I'm not playing Daylight. Nigga, that shit sounds corny as fuck. The more I play that shit is corny now. I can't even play it. Shut him in Daylight. Shut him in Daylight. Like, no, nigga.
Shut him in Daylight.
Like,
yeah, amazing.
I hear the Rich Baby Daddy shit everywhere, bro. I literally cannot escape.
Rich Baby Daddy's the only song that's had the longest shelf life on there.
Yeah,
it's had a longer shelf life than First Person Shooter, than all those other songs. Rich Baby Daddy's probably lasted the longest, you know. And obviously, the music video did kind of help resurface that song, kind of, you know. But it's even then, it was still being played at all the parties and shit. It still is. So.
I don't think it's a bad album personally. I still give it like a 8, like 8 out of 10.
You give it an 8.
Yeah, no, I give it 8 out of 10 for sure.
Wow. Okay.
I like a lot of the songs on there. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yeah. Okay. P-Friend, what do you think of Fat D? How much are you playing Fat D in 2024?
Probably not that much, honestly.
Yeah.
It's not bad though, but I'm not that much.
I think it was just still extremely underwhelming.
I play Virginia Beach. I love that song.
Facts.
Virginia Beach. I do kind of see the hype with that song, but it's still like nothing. Virginia Beach, yeah, it sounds like a B-side record.
You put some pain in me.
Maybe when I actually like read the lyrics, it hits a little bit more.
You don't listen to 8 a.m. in Charlotte?
That song didn't age well either. A lot of those songs didn't age well. If that album's gonna remind me of what's that shit? I forgot if you're reading this.
Niggas were talking hella shit when that 8 a.m. in Charlotte shit dropped, bro. Niggas were hype.
Yeah, because obviously whenever it's Drake rapping, we love when Drake raps. I love when Drake raps. Lando likes when Drake sings, but that's just not me necessarily. I like when he raps because he is a rapper, co-signed by Wayne, so I prefer when he raps a little bit more, but you know, to each his own. But 8 a.m. in Charlotte, you know, it's cool. Like the whole album is cool, but if you were to ask me would I play Fat D or would I play Dark Lane, I would rather play Dark Lane. Me personally. And I feel like Dark Lane isn't the greatest, but I feel like there's more replay value.
Yeah, it's not a bad take.
Yeah, like Dark Lane, I feel like has a little bit more replay value. Fat D isn't terrible, but It's just other albums that aren't the most heralded that I feel like has a lot more replay value.
Nah, Dark Lane was tough. I'm looking at the track list right now. That shit.
It's very tough.
Yeah.
And that was during the pandemic era too. So it was like we were kind of forced to stay in the house, listen to all that shit. You know, couldn't really play it out. But once we were finally able to, I was playing Losses. I was playing Desires. A lot of shit on there. From Florida with Love, top 50 Drake song of all time, in my opinion. You know, shout out to D-Fran. That album was great. It was great. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But Fat D, not the greatest, but you know, it is what it is. I guess I'm not Drake hater. You know. I wanted to have a conversation about first week sales versus first week streams. Do you feel like we should just start paying attention to first week streams or first day streams instead of first week sales? Because clearly first week sales doesn't really fucking matter at this point, right? Like we say it all the time, like niggas don't buy shit, right? So,
I don't think any of that shit matters, honestly. It's all manipulated at the end of the day.
Yeah, we're never really gonna have a true understanding of like how someone does.
You gotta listen to it and be like, do you think it's good or not, man? That's all I come down to now.
But do we think? But do y'all think we should probably take streams a little bit more seriously than sales? Because
I mean, that's
because niggas be like fake shit too. So it's like you never really know.
But if we're talking between the two, like what's a more reliable, I guess, measurement of or not a song?
Yeah,
I'd probably go with streams
yeah.
out of the two. But it's hard to like really believe anything you see with the fucking industry shit because everybody's paying for streams and shit.
I don't know. It could be. I don't know. I feel like actual sales. I mean, because like obviously, because niggas could like bulk buy shit, but the streaming shit, it like you may think like, oh, this shit hot, but it's like, oh, motherfuckers just curious for a second. It's like, I don't really fuck with that shit. So everybody just rear into list it real quick, like, it's whatever.
But streaming, you gotta admit, the streaming is the main form of music consumption right now.
Well, no, it is definitely. But I say like, if I see artists like they sell a lot, like physical copies or like whatever digital sale, whatever,
means more.
I'd say they have at least a more like solidified fan base than niggas who don't.
So because you don't buy someone's music, you're not a solidified fan. Is basically what you're saying.
I would say people who probably sell more music have more solidified fans than people who don't.
Like who? Like give me an example of artist.
Like, I don't know who. I don't have to pull up somebody's sales. I'm sure J. Cole physically sells way more than like everybody else, but he doesn't stream as much as everybody else. So some niggas' numbers might be close. I don't know who sell. Like I gotta look at their numbers. Like Ariana Grande just did an album. She sold like 80,000. And she had like 190.
Yeah, I was saying she definitely seems
didn't her album come out this Friday?
It came out like last week or something like that. And like Nicki Minaj, I just saw this. What I'm saying. And Nicki Minaj, when she dropped her album, she did 92,000 like physical sales, and then she did like 190 million.
I'll be honest. I'm trying to think right now, and I can't think of a single person that I know that buys music.
I mean, unless you're just going to the iTunes store and buying it like Joe Budden.
But nobody's doing that. You're signing up for Apple Music because that shit's fucking $8 a month. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, like
all I'm saying is the stream shit is just like, you know, because niggas just might listen to it. Like it don't tell me nothing. I feel like second week matters more to me than first week. If we're just like what matters the most, because first week could be whatever, but once like second, third week, it's like, oh, your shit ain't really popping like that for real. It's like a little quick moment, and then nobody gives a fuck about your music really.
Yeah, as far as sales, I feel like, first week is kind of like more about the anticipation. Obviously, if it's a big artist, there'll be a lot of initial anticipation. Like when Kendrick Lamar dropped, his first week was what it was because he hasn't dropped in so long, and there was a lot of anticipation. But that second week wasn't as much, probably less than half of what it was first week. Probably because there wasn't a single that really took off. The first week going into the second week, there wasn't really much of a hit from that album either. So second week does matter a little bit more. I do agree with that.
You're flying low.
I'm flying low, so he said. Also, when I was saying numbers fake, I was being a mainstream hater, shaking my head. I'm glad y'all coming around.
That's crazy.
Well, obviously we know the labels they buy. I'm sure they bought some of Meek Mill's fucking EP. I'm sure. I mean, that's especially with these major labels instead. I mean, But if you're completely independent, it's kind of hard to say that.
You know what the best way to tell how engaged a fan base is? You guys see the artists go on tour.
That's really it. If the niggas could sell tickets, that's really the only thing you can tell.
Like Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? He's still selling tickets and, you know, selling shows out. He can still sell arena right now. So that's in my personal opinion, physically showing up to a venue where the artist is performing.
Yeah,
I mean, he's a legacy act, so I mean, I don't really count Kendrick. But if we're counting like, you know, like a lower tier artist, then we're using sales to like diminish their career, and we look at their tour, their ticket, whatever their tour sells out and shit like that. Yeah, they sell out. Like Ed Sheeran might not do the best sales wise, but that tour. Yeah.
No, but there's a lot of underground artists still like go crazy on tour, you know.
Lil Tecca still does great on tour.
That's what I'm saying. Not even
when you say great on tour, was it like 200 room venues? Or we are talking about they do great.
No,
on
like Suicide Boys, like motherfuckers pull up to Suicide Boys event like all the time. Bro.
Like any arena they're booked for, it sells out. Even if it's like a 5.
I wouldn't say
6,
arena,
7.
but like definitely like 2,000-3,000.
Yeah.
Like
if you're selling out, like even if it's like 15-20 dates, you're selling out the majority of them, 80 to 85% of them. I think that's a W.
No, it's hard to be a legacy act and still sell out an arena. Like you got to be like a 50 Cent for that. Like there's not a lot of legacy acts that are selling out arenas.
Like by yourself.
Like Snoop Dogg, maybe. Like Snoop. I don't even. Y'all think?
I don't think Snoop Dogg by himself could do that.
No.
Maybe if he had like.
If he does like an ensemble thing, like you know.
Yeah.
Like what Ross and T.I. and Jeezy and them did, like Legend of the Streets,
Legend
like
of the Streets,
like all these niggas, like Cameron and what's the nigga name from New York, Jadakiss, like all of them did a tour together.
Yeah,
so
that's
like,
when they're selling out arenas for.
Yeah, that's not doing arenas. They can't do shit by themselves. Only select few niggas can really do it by themselves. And ain't too many people do. Like Offset got a tour going on right now. I don't know how it's doing. I seen I was looking at the tickets. They had a lot of tickets still available in certain locations, but at least he trying. Shit. Some people scared to go on tour.
Some people scared to drop.
I mean, they're scared because they know that's when they're gonna be faced with the reality. This is how big I really am. You feel me?
Yeah. Even
like Cardi B,
that nigga dancing his ass off.
That
nigga performing.
And for some artists, it's actually smart not to go on tour because then people realize. Like I remember when I think Smoke Perp went on tour or something. And he had like it was a 500 person venue. There was like 15 people.
Like
there.
15 people there.
Yeah,
that's sad, bro.
It's like he would have been more popular if he had just not went on tour.
Yeah, bro, that's fucked up, man.
Dude, that's a lot of these young niggas be surviving. They just go to Rolling Loud and be like 80,000 people. Oh, nigga, we not here to see you.
We not here for you, brother.
They be having their little videographers filming. Look at everybody. No, they're not there for you, buddy. Get on. Come on.
It'll be like
more coming.
No, that's a fact.
That's how the underground niggas get their little vibe. Like, you'll see niggas going on tour. And even them, I'm curious. Speaking like people who scared to drop albums, I'm curious Cardi B go on tour. I wonder what type of venues she could do. Because she blew up like, 2018? Mm-hmm. 2019, she was like living off the 2018. So she never went on tour. And then COVID hit. 2020, so she definitely going. So she's never like really.
That might have been what slowed her down around that time.
She's only been on festivals. So I'm curious, like what, because like right now, Nicki Minaj is on like a tour where she's doing like the arena.
She's selling out.
Yeah, she's like them houses packed. Like, so I'm curious, like Cardi B, what she would do. Like, is she really on a Nicki Minaj of like nigga try to make it seem like, or is she more like on a Lotto like type level? I don't know. Where is she at?
Nah, Cardi B is a legacy act. I'm not gonna hold you.
Legacy act
off of one album? That's all it takes.
Crazy.
I mean, that is a huge album.
Too much? You think calling her a legacy act is too much?
I don't think it is personally. I don't think it takes to be. Yeah, Cardi B. How many years does it have to be in the game to be a legacy act?
I don't know. Cardi B's not a legacy act though.
I think she is.
I think she is. I think she is, bro.
Okay.
It's like she had her moment, where she was popping.
Like, where
she's
do we basing that?
Still like relevant, but she's not like dropping new music unless it's like a feature with somebody. Like,
and how are we basing?
She drops like a new thing like every year. What are you talking about?
Okay, but how many of them are actually like, bro? It's not changing, like nothing like music changing, groundbreaking, like
What niggas is who's doing that?
I mean, you could argue that what Sexy Red is doing is more groundbreaking than whatever Cardi B's done in the last.
No, she's doing ratchet shit and niggas.
Exactly. You see how it's affecting society and shit.
She's doing ratchet shit.
You saw her singing her Rolling Loud.
Yeah, she doing shit that she know, like she working the internet shit, like she know what she doing. Like
yeah, but she's getting all the eyes.
When she said Aiden Ross, like she let Aiden Ross fuck, like she knew when she did it, it was gonna like, cause more conversation. Like she know what she be doing, and whoever her label is, well, I know because I saw Candace Owens break it down, but like them niggas know what they doing. They was like Larry Jackson, nigga used to run Apple Music, is like the head of her label and shit. The niggas know they got.
But that's what I'm saying. Like Sexy Red's a bigger artist than Cardi B right now.
No, she's not.
Yeah, she is.
That's crazy to say, though.
No, but it's like
she's more talked
about.
This thing is like who we're talking about, who's more talked about, but who would actually like sell records, like you know what I'm saying? Like
no, I'm talking about in this moment, like who gets more attention for their music? Sexy Red.
No, if you're putting it like that, then yeah, but
because they both dropped the same day, and that Getting Sexy shit get more talked about than that. Enough for that whatever Cardi B's dropped. Legacy Act, I would say she could live off her old stuff and not new joints.
That's literally the definition of a legacy act. Living off of your old music. That's
yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah. That's literally what she is at this point. So
salute to her, Sexy Red. Salute to him. I thought Sexy Red was gonna be gone by Christmas, but I guess I guess not.
Gone by Christmas is crazy.
Now the pregnancy extended a little bit. Now she has more time to figure out what the fuck she's about to do next, bro. So
then Drake started embracing her, and Drake promoted. She dropped a song. Drake's talking about like my goat drop, like he doing all weird ass shit. Like,
what's the problem, bro?
What's the issue, bro? Empowering.
That nigga weird. I ain't gonna lie. Drake weird, bro.
It's empowering, bro.
That nigga weird.
Uplifting, motivating, crazy.
Drake a weird nigga. It's like
I was Drake weird, bro, because he's putting on new artists. He's empowering new female artists, and
he just weird. Like he just like I don't know.
You don't believe in the power of the Drake feature, bro?
It's like, my nigga, you can't act like Kendrick and J. Cole. Like you ain't got to be a kid, nigga. Like you can show love, but like he just do weird shit. Like I don't know, he just do weird shit. Paint his nails. Sexy Red. He's like Sexy Red's my muse. Like, yeah, nigga, look at your music. Come on, what the fuck you doing? That should be your fucking muse, but whatever. Teach his own.
Do we really have 55 niggas in here watching?
That's what I was wondering this whole time. The comments are dead.
Oh, they're all from my Twitter? Oh my god. Wait, what the fuck? I'm tweaking. Shout out to the Twitter niggas. I did not know that.
Twitter niggas going crazy.
Y'all niggas showing love. Shout out to y'all, bro. But yeah, did we see Meek Mill's On the Gaydar freestyle? I know D-Fran saw it. He just didn't want to play it on stream. But I know
bro, you gotta get that academics minion. You gotta get out the academics minion shit. Like, nigga, that shit ain't even bad. that nigga say something, y'all niggas mind snap. Oh,
hey, bro, there's no y'all, bro. It's a war dude.
What's the problem, bro? I'm just saying, did we see it?
Y'all niggas really trying to act like that nigga trash. That's the crazy part to me. Like you and really trying to. I played that record with Meek and Future and that Gunna and Offset shit. Like clearly that Meek and Future record is better than that shit. But y'all niggas, like I said, academics told y'all to hate this nigga. He bring all the Philly niggas on.
What makes it better?
It sounds like a better song. I'm not. But actually, the beat comes.
That's subjective. That's what I'm saying.
That's all.
It just sounds good, bro.
That's music is a feeling. It's in the soul. I don't know where y'all African niggas is from, but here's for the soul.
I felt the Gunna record, Bill.
No, you just don't. You don't like the perception of Meek Mill right now. I get it. I can tell by how you talk about certain shit that it's like a perception based thing with you. Because if nigga was popular, then you probably like it. But he's down right now. Niggas think he's gay, so you don't like him. But if he was up, you would be like, hey, he up. But
how do you think Wardy would react if Drake was in Meek Mill's position right now?
I mean, he probably give him excuses and shit like that. Probably like, nah, hell no.
I would give Drake excuses.
I think you'd be making excuses.
When I didn't like Fat D and I shitted on Fat D, you think I would give me out of all people would give Drake excuses? Hell no.
I mean, you ain't like that's like a crazy that's like Drake's popular album. Like a lot of niggas don't like that album.
Yeah,
a lot of people do.
A lot of people don't. Like we're talking about, like, is Drake like who do people? What's
I didn't like the album before that either. I didn't like the album before that either. What was it? Honestly, Nevermind. Or her
you saying shit that niggas ain't like.
You counted her. Okay, I like her. But we're not counting. I didn't like Honestly Nevermind.
No,
who the fuck likes Honestly Nevermind?
I didn't like CLB when it first came out.
Yeah, exactly. Don't say you like it there. You like it now because everybody likes it.
But when it first came out, I didn't like it that much
because everybody else didn't like it.
I'm admitting my opinion could change. I could admit that. Me, I don't know about you, but my opinion can definitely change. I'm not one of them niggas that I'll just stand on some shit and it's like that 100%. If I listen to some music and I like it eventually, I'm gonna admit it. Yeah, my opinion can change.
What makes your opinion change about a song though?
I don't know. It would just depend on what song it is. Maybe I didn't catch certain lyrics that kind of vibe with. You know what I'm saying? It just depends. Honestly, it just depends on the artist.
You don't think there's any external influences or anything?
Not for me, no. I'm not Sneeko. If that's what you're implying. Sorry, buddy. It's not going to work, buddy. Your opinion will always change. Wishy-washy. Well, that's life.
I mean, it's
People
okay
grow.
for opinions to change,
Yeah,
I feel like
could change.
I feel like
You're
your
not gonna
opinion,
bully me.
your opinion can change like based on context. Like that's why like certain times we talk about certain music. It's like when I say like I can say I like 21 Savage album, but I can say in the context of like, do I think this is like a groundbreaking album? Do I think it's something that's like earth shattering? No, but at the end of the day, like, oh, I like this album still, but it's not nothing crazy. Like shit like that, you can kind of tailor your opinion, but
So it's how I say it. It's how I.
Well, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about like me. I'll be like, yeah, like niggas will hear me say, yeah, 21 Savage shit was whatever. It felt like he mailed it in. That are like in context that I'm talking about. Like if I'm thinking he's supposed to put his foot on people's neck, but it's still not a bad album. Like Kendrick Lamar. Like what's the shit he dropped? What's it called?
Big Steppers.
Yeah, like that's not a bad album. But if you're gonna put it in context of like 5 years being away after Damn, yeah, it's not that, but it's still like it's a good album. But if I'm gonna compare it to like all his other shit, it's like.
I mean, why can't you just say it's a mid album? You don't have to say it's good.
Well, I don't think it's mid.
So you think it's good?
Yeah, overall it's a good album. Yeah.
Okay. For Kendrick standards.
Like if you put it for Kendrick, even for Kendrick, yeah, because I mean I like it better than like shit like My Beautiful Dark Film. What's shit called?
You like that album more than a Butterfly?
Yeah.
Okay. I would disagree.
No, I personally I like Mr. Morale more than Timber Butterfly too. Not gonna lie.
Wow. Okay. Wow. All right.
I gave Mr. Morale a 9 out of 10.
King Kuta.
You gave it a 9 out of 10?
Yeah.
DK got crazy ratings.
That's insane. Okay. Well, he's a Kendrick fan. I mean,
but still, it's like he gave like For All the Dogs an 8. So it's like okay.
I mean, he gave Yeats album an 8. So I mean,
no, I gave Yeats album a 9. The most recent one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a 9.
I mean,
ain't nobody talking about that bitch no more.
2093.
That shit came and went, boy.
No, I still play it though. I still play
93 is a 9.
I bet you do.
I do.
I bet.
Facts.
So look at all that. Look at all that. I am not gonna lie, Mr. Bro is better than Pimp a Butterfly. I'm telling you, I know my shit, man. It's all about the feel. It's about soul. It ain't about that analytical, about bullshit nigga Ward be trying to talk about. What
did you feel so much about Mr. Morale?
I don't know. I just felt it. I can't explain it, nigga. Ain't nothing to explain. It ain't nothing to explain.
Okay.
Ain't nothing to explain. It is what it is. Like you see everybody agreeing too, because they felt it too.
Bro, watching this on mute is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. If you just watch this on mute, like what? I'll play like the.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Gang, fucking it baddie and she wanna go to the mall. I was like, oh, I'm breaking her off. I ain't even sure. I ain't even niggas start spinning, we spraying your car. Nigga be talking way more than these bitches I have fucked. Ain't said it all. No, I'ma play for fucking on me, Lil' Ma, coulda whole new makeover. Turn Diego, about this D, Lil' Ma, coulda whole 2 layovers. I fuck good and I got racks, Lil' Ma, I don't do stayovers. She want flowers and I don't buy rose, I put rose gold on these hoes. I got money, respect, and power, but still go loco with these posts. I'm in the club, but not on the side where they put cocoa on their nose. I want the guys that sell that cocoa and put cocoa on these hoes. Sucking it up like that she go, eating it up like let me go. Eating it up, new Roy truck, leaving that shit at the FBO. I think niggas be FBI, y'all little niggas just kept it low. Whoa, yeah. She wanna go to the mall. I was like, oh, crossing over in Van Cleef. She loving the way that I ball. Cartier all of my bitches. I like how I look when they twisting their arm. We ain't gone no day. She ate that dick like chicken and parm.
Bruh, if you play this shit on mute, just look at this shit on mute. This shit not.
Shout out to the producer, bro, for real.
No, that beat is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. And Meek Mill killed this shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not a hater. You know what I'm saying? I love Meek, right? Meek is a legend. Legacy act, right? DK, just watching this on mute. What does this look like?
Looks like he's going crazy, bro.
Are you sure?
It do like they picked a crackhead nigga from outside.
You put a chain on him. He's like, yeah, go,
Go crazy.
go give us 16 bars, bro.
This nigga got an OVO chain on, bro. That is nasty.
Big Drake, big. Why is nasty? You put on an OVO chain, nigga.
The way this nigga tried to kill this nigga, now he trying to spin back, and now he repping. It's just
Wait, did Drake give him that chain?
Probably.
I think my nigga just bought it at Icebox or something. He just bought one.
I don't know, bro.
The way he
Maybe
dressed, he probably did.
What if he's trolling? Like, nigga, you never know.
Nah, come on.
That Mick is not trying to troll at this point in his career. You's not trolling with Drake at this point. But yeah,
the internet's kind of trolling him, so you know, I wouldn't be surprised if he was on some troll shit.
I don't know why he just doesn't like acknowledge trolls. Like, just be like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gay, so what? Like, just feed into it. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Why not?
Look at how
I think niggas would actually respect him a little bit more. The fact he's making it.
Look how y'all quick to try to tear down a black man. Golly.
What you mean? What you mean? Tyler the Creator does it all the time. No one thinks he gay. For real. At least I don't.
I say he want to act like he gay. Meek don't want to act like he gay.
I'm just saying, no one's gonna kill him if he comes out. Like, bro, if you're gay, who gives a fuck? Like,
Meek Mill's gay. He gonna be fried.
Well, yeah, because he's been pretending for so long.
He said, if you tell him to come out, ain't nothing gonna happen. Now you say something gonna happen. So he can't do it.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you what people were gonna say. Like, yeah, they're gonna fry him, but I'm sure they're gonna get over it eventually. Who gives a fuck?
Nah, he gonna be fried.
As long as you're making fire music, niggas ain't gonna give a fuck like that.
No,
he making fire music now. Y'all niggas ain't giving him a chance. So what, especially if you come out and say he gay, y'all definitely ain't gonna listen.
I don't think it's fire.
You ain't listening to Heathen.
He's doing what he's doing what he's been doing the last like 8 years. Like it's the same.
So fire. Okay. But see, the nigga like you say Meek Mill doing shit like that, and then like, oh Yeet, like what the fuck is that nigga doing? That nigga ain't doing shit.
No,
he playing like little kids.
Hey, Yeet produced his whole album. That's all I gotta say, bro.
It was trash. What are you telling? What is that? What's that mean? It was trash. What the fuck? Congrats, nigga produced a trash album. That nigga said that like he produced, like he was kind of like he produced My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasies and shit. Like
you listen to this shit, bro. This shit was fire, bro. This didn't appeal to your demographic, but
yeah, it's not my shit. I get it. You live in like Portland, y'all escape. I know.
Okay,
like,
you gotta remember, he just turned 30, bro. Like you gotta.
I get it. Like you know,
his ears is like they're not ready for.
I get it. Like see, like a nigga like Four Bats, like a young nigga like that, like he's actually like talented. Like that's some, like come on, you heard what I said.
You know who Four Bats is, bro?
Four Bats.
You don't know Four Bats?
I low-key don't.
I just talked about him early in the pod. You know Four Bats, nigga.
I might know.
He just did the song with Drake. Come on, TK. Get out of that skate park, man.
Yeah, you got the skate park, my nigga.
Hold up. First of all, I listen to music while I skate, by the way. Just like,
listen to grunge.
Nigga, I've been listening to you know what's crazy? I've been listening to a lot of 80s music recently. I've been listening to a lot of that and a lot of
I'm sure a lot of 80s metal.
80s disco music, you know what I'm saying?
Run the jewels and run the money.
Y'all fuck with Tame Impala, bro? Y'all fuck with Tame Impala?
Who?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, Tame Impala? Yeah,
for sure.
Listening to that.
I like the diversity. Face ass.
Run, nigga, run.
What is that racial hymn you're singing? Holy shit.
But yeah, salute to you ain't about to shame the 30-year-old. I embrace this shit, you know what I'm saying? Word gonna be there. What's
I definitely will. So what we think about Meek Mill starting a financing pod?
Tell him everybody you deal with.
Financing pod is crazy.
I'm richer than everybody that deal with you. LOL.
Everybody. Tell him Meek. Somebody gotta let niggas know.
How rich do we think Meek Mill really is,
though?
Like if you were just put it like a net worth, like number, just without even looking it up. Like what
50 million.
50 million? Really? 50 mil? Okay.
50 million. That's
actually a lot. Like, okay. Is that from like him touring? Like, how do we think he's making that? Is it just from hanging out with these billionaires?
If he with that white nigga all the time, he should be making some type of money, investments, something. That nigga should be telling me to put my money here, put my money there.
Asking niggas on Twitter what to invest in. They don't know that nigga investing much. I don't know. He probably is, but the way he be on Twitter, I don't know if he's like the crypto guy. I don't know. But you think 50 mil net worth?
According to this, only
I wouldn't. I
20
think 50
20 million
mil might be
according to
too
this.
high.
It's
50
20
mil's
million
a lot.
according to this.
I'll be
If it
surprised.
is, he's doing pretty good then. He's doing pretty good. Yeah, 50 mil.
It said 20 billion online.
I see like 10 to 20 range, probably.
It said 20 online.
Yeah, I think 10 to 15. Yeah, most of these rappers don't really be rich like that, for being honest. But obviously, compared to us, like we're broke niggas. But
No, compared to you, don't say to us.
nigga, stop. Why not? Yeah, it says his net worth is 20 mil. Yeah, that's him. That's about right. That's still a lot though. I mean, 20 mil is
How much money the academics got? Like realistically,
not that, like
Probably 5.
yeah, 4 or 5.
you think he make 4 or 5 a year, or just like that's what he got?
Well, I think
like
his
4 or 5?
net worth, if we're counting,
Oh yeah, because
last
net worth
year,
that includes like property and shit too, right?
like
Yeah.
property,
So all your assets.
I don't know if he's still signed to Spotify or not. Yeah, I don't think it's a lot. I definitely think Meek is richer than that. I'm not saying that, but yeah, I'd probably say no more than 10 mil. Probably half of what Meek has net worth wise.
Are y'all watching any of those like Meek Mill exposed Philly nigga episodes from academics?
No.
Nah, I don't really care enough about Meek to be worried about.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Why is he wasting his time bringing all these grieving like these Philly niggas together? Like, who gives a fuck? Like,
I mean, because he knows there's gonna be a bunch of
get it.
people. There's gonna be a bunch of people that watch it. Like,
But
You know how
there's
petty
not-
he is.
There's probably
Why are
not
you
a lot of
surprised?
people. Let's pull it. Let's see. Let's look on YouTube because
He's been doing this. Like, that's not surprising. Like, he's just petty as fuck. Like, he's been doing that.
Like, you waste your time with these Philly niggas. Like, who gives a fuck?
He does, clearly.
Like, why does he give a fuck?
He's doing that with Freddie Gibbs still to this day. That was like a 2-year beef.
I'm not talking about him streaming. I'm talking about him getting these Philly niggas on off the record. I don't know who he's had. Oh, actually, that Pound Side Pop.
Yeah, Pound Side Pop. Yeah,
they got 300,000.
yeah. I mean, that little pod stuff he does, the Academy shit, it's doing pretty good. If he signs my guy Flacco,
Well, okay, I see why he did it because all the episodes like Flacco did 240,000, then he had some nigga on there named Busy Banks that only did 62. Kyle Rich did 50.
Kyle Rich, yeah.
No, Kyle Rich did 30 actually, the full one.
With Jay
Then
Carter,
Pound Side
yeah.
Pop did 320. Then Deshae, which is like the Twitch nigga, he did 45.
You doing
Then
with
Loose,
the shade? Let me see that
then
shit.
Loose Cannon, the nigga who be a Whack 100. That's just so damn corny.
He just needs to sign Flacco, bro. Just sign Flacco. Bro. You got to free my man.
That's what look like gonna bring him to life.
Someone got to push Flacco the wrong way at No Jumper and just say, you know what, fuck y'all niggas, I'm gonna join the guy that understands me the most, my boy Act, bro. Just do it, bro. Come on, Flacco.
I don't think Flacco would do that.
I don't think he is now.
I don't see why not. I feel like that probably would be better than
I could see him going independent, but I don't see him working with Ike. The Ike comparisons, people are just gonna think of him as like a second Ike. I think he wants to be like his own thing, even though he pretty much copies Ike's whole thing.
Yeah, probably. But I think he can still do both. He can still do his own thing and fuck with Act.
Yeah, but the thing is that he's basing his whole like persona kind of. It's like an academics like. It's a part
It's like,
of
why would you sign to the person that you pretty much like are trying to
Yeah.
emulate? Like, it's just like, why would you do that?
when you could just be that guy at a different platform, you know?
Yeah, because at least
No
there,
Jumper.
because at least No Jumper, nobody there sounds like you. But if you go with academics, it's like, okay, it's just two
Yeah.
academics. Then there's like the academics, everybody, you know what I'm saying?
He wants to be the bigger academics.
I mean, No Jumper's been a dying platform though. But
Oh,
that's what I mean. Outside of the Adam and Wax show, I've been saying that, but that's
Yeah.
obvious. But
It's dying very slowly. I'm not gonna lie. That's a
Niggas
slow
always in
death.
the news for some bullshit. Because like I said, Adam is willing to do whatever to get
Yeah.
a clip or two a week. You know, he always willing to do something.
It has been more Adam in the news than No Jumper itself being in the news, though, I will say.
Yeah, but like I said, because he's willing to do whatever to get views and to pull niggas in.
yeah. Did we see Kanye West saying he invented every genre of music the past 20 years?
Yeah.
Do we think this is true?
I don't know why people continue to let him speak into a microphone. Like, this nigga is not okay, bro. Like,
It's Kanye, bro. He deserves it. Hey, man, everything he has, he deserves it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but
He's a
I think, like, you know, he needs, after a deep psychological evaluation, they need to kind of take
I mean, we say this every year about Kanye, but I feel like this is just how he is. Like niggas can say, "Oh, he's just having a mental." I just think that's just this is how he's always been. Like I don't.
But that's
like,
what I'm saying. Like because it's Kanye, people are always gonna want to like take advantage of that and like try to portray him in a certain way. You know?
Yeah, but when people would be like, "Oh, it's a mental," he's having a mental like this. That's how he always. He's just that cocky. He's that self-centered. That's always been Ye. Like, when have we ever seen a humble Ye? Like,
I mean, let's let Waters like the music fucking expert behind the board. So you
never said I was.
Hold on.
I never
Let
said I
you tell us.
was.
He said he created the weekend sound. You tell me with the analogs and the synths. Does that sound like something? Does it sound like he created that sound?
Well, let me,
Travis Scott. I'll give him Travis Scott. I'm not gonna.
That's obvious. That's obvious.
I'm not gonna debate
Yeah.
that. Drake. I get certain
Drake might be a
elements.
reach. Drake might be a reach.
Certain elements, but like what Drake what he became, I wouldn't say that. But
Drake might be a little bit of reach. Let me play it.
And of this music game, I am, but not under Lucian. You know what I'm saying? I done invented every style of music of the past 20 years. I created the genre. I created weekend genre, Trav, Drake. I'm going to ahead and say, with all love, Future and Thug also, because the
Reach.
auto-tune album.
That's a reach.
808s. If you think about, no one think about, everybody think about Trav, Weekend, and Drake, but no one thinks about Future and Thug also, auto-tune album. Now, everyone, they added what it was to it, but here's a new genre. It's called Making Your Own Money genre. And of this,
I don't know what that meant, but anyways.
Yeah. No.
make your own money genre.
You're trying to say
so what
he
D-France
business, bro? Like, come on.
I invented every style of music the past 20 years, created this genre. I created the weekend genre. That
Did
is
he not create the
100%
auto tune?
music.
What did he say? I did the auto tune now. What did he lie about?
It wasn't just him though. It was like him, like T-Pain.
Does T-Pain not exist? What the
That's
fuck
what I'm
are we
saying. Wayne, Lil Wayne, like it was hella niggas. It wasn't just Kanye.
Stop that. So that was T-Pain. Okay, let's get that understood.
It wasn't just T-Pain. I think it was more of a collection of just niggas. Like
It was a collection, but in terms of who popularized it, I think it's pretty safe to say it was T-Pain with, that whole 04 to 08 era.
I mean, but
T-Pain.
Kanye was also part of that with 808 and Heartbreaks. Like, you know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have niggas like Juice WRLD.
But before that was T-Pain. That's what I'm saying. Like the whole Good Life shit, it's T-Pain.
A Kanye West song, yes, facts. Like,
so anyway, the weekend genre, bullshit. That's cap. That's actually more Drake than I don't even know where you got Kanye got weekend from. Leave that to the side. Travis, I will give you 100%. I'll give you. He produced. I think he produced on. I want to say Yeezus. Travis helped produce on Yeezus, so I will give him that. A little bit, but still, even Travis said, nigga, Travis made Utopia. We all know what that's a Kanye album. I'll give you that. Drake, I kind of see it. It was kind of still of a reach still, even then with 808s.
I think maybe you could say early Drake shit, like,
early
Drake, definitely.
Yeah, but it's not significant enough to where you can be like, oh, I created that genre. You didn't create
because T-Pain, that shit, T-Pain in 2005, then Kanye dropped 808 in 2008. That's 3 years after T-Pain really started that shit cracking. Yeah. And then Wayne started doing auto-tune in 2008, so.
And then Future and Thug, that's obviously just Lil Wayne. That is not Kanye. That's Lil Wayne. Directly.
Yeah, that's Lil Wayne's auto-tune, like, shit.
And if anything, Lil Wayne has more of an argument for all of those niggas than Kanye. Because Lil Wayne is before Kanye, technically, if we're being honest. So if anyone has an argument,
Wayne wasn't really using auto-tune like that back then, though.
No, I'm just talking about in general, the style of, not even the auto-tune. I'm just talking about in general, like influence-wise. Like, all of these niggas, you could probably make an argument for Wayne more than Kanye.
As being like a more influential artist?
Yes, in every aspect. Music, all these niggas with it. What?
Yeah, no, I disagree.
The tats, the dreads. What?
Yeah, no, like the physical, like appearance-wise, 100%. I'm not.
Nigga, music-wise too. What the hell? Music-wise, dreads-wise, the tattoos. Even when Wayne was doing the rock star shit, Wayne has way more of an argument.
Yeah, all your favorite little opium fucking weird motherfuckers. That's
Lil Uzi. all the Uzi with that whole rock shit.
Yeah, no, I'm not
Wayne?
disagreeing with you guys at all. I'm not disagreeing with you guys at all.
Well, you just did though.
I think
I'm
I think the claims that you guys are making, but I'm just talking about we're just talking about
Amazing.
music. I'm not just talking about like the appearance and like what they're doing to their hair. Like, yeah, that's a whole different like that's more of like branding yourself as an artist. When I'm talking about influential music, I'm just talking about the music they're dropping and how it's affect like you said, Travis
No, I
Scott.
think
Like
Wayne
we
still
wouldn't have
has more
Travis.
of argument. Yeah, I think Wayne still has more of a, musically. Yeah. Then for Future,
I don't know. I just don't think Wayne was on like he wasn't getting as experimental with the music as like
I would
Kanye
say
was.
like How to Love, That's more like sounding like
At
how
that
these
time,
niggas
yeah.
sound.
Like that might have been his most
how Thug sound, how Future sound, like that
Rebirth,
type
the
of
rock
style of
album.
like auto tune. Like they sound more like How to Love than they do whatever the fuck Kanye was doing.
Yeah, but that's just
808s.
that's just the voice. Like I'm talking about like the production of the music also. Like
And even then, Kanye
Is
was
the voice
inspired
not a
by
part of the
other niggas.
production of music?
no, it is. That's like audio engineering, like the engineers, yeah, sure. But I'm just talking about like the beat and like the different elements of like switching up the beats in the songs, like all
If you're
that
talking
shit.
about the
That's not
production,
Kanye.
I'll give you that. But I don't think Kanye musically, because even then, when Kanye was coming up, he was influenced by other people. He wasn't really necessarily influencing others through
I get what you're
music.
saying. Me personally, when I listen to music, I listen to production. That's what I like about music. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really like
If we talk about production, then yeah, obviously.
yeah, and that's why I think Kanye is the most influential artist of our generation because production wise, which is like what I care about in music, that shit is what really influenced. Like we wouldn't have the type of shit that we're getting from Uzi and like yeah, if we're talking about appearance and branding yourself as a rapper, Wayne takes a cake easy. You know what I'm saying? All these niggas.
You don't
got
think
colors.
musically he did too either, Wayne?
No, he did. He definitely did. I mean, still Lil Wayne. Like I'm not saying this nigga's like you know what I'm saying, but I'm just saying like from a production side, which is what like I said, that's what I care about. I give it to Kanye in terms of influence.
What do you think matters more in terms of influence? Because I don't think you would say that for Kid Cudi.
I know I exactly would say that for Kid Cudi. Because Cudi didn't really mess with his branding as an artist up until recently, like
But musically, do you feel like he's influential more than his branding?
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Probably not as of right now, just because he's always in the news for like some shit that's going on with him, like personally, but like music,
but just like
overall, like his music is still in shows, in movies. You know what I'm saying? People are still playing it at clubs, and you know what I'm saying. He's left his mark.
We go to see here play Kid Cudi.
I mean, I'm from Seattle, like I said.
Oh,
He's
yeah, I
Texas.
forgot.
It's probably different, bro. It's probably different.
I forgot, my bad.
But even if you go to, I was in Miami. There was playing Kid Cudi.
I'm
Bro.
in the
Like,
pursuit of happiness and
Nigga, Miami, they're gonna play shit that like a dubstep remix of anything. You could play anything, bro. It could be a fucking System of a Down dubstep remix. Nigga, they'll play it.
No, but I think like Kanye, he thinks he's like God, so it's like he's gonna hype himself up. So that's just Kanye shit, man. Let the nigga hype himself up. That's what he's gonna do.
So, D-Fran, as far as that, hard 75 shit, does it include any like boxing or anything like that?
Boxing.
Yeah.
You about to show that Fresh and Fit nigga?
So Myron Gaines posted a video of him boxing.
This your leader. Put him on the front line.
The leader is crazy.
wasn't this nigga in the SWAT? He was on a SWAT team or some shit.
You like FBI or some shit, but them cartel niggas whooping his ass.
Yeah, he was a federal agent or some shit.
This nigga sitting behind the desk, bro, for sure.
What do we think of his fighting style? It looks kind of.
I ain't gonna get on his ass because I ain't gonna lie. If I shadow backs, I probably look dumb as fuck too. I just wouldn't do it and post it. Think I look cool. Like I think he thought he looked cool doing this.
I mean, it looks like you're at a tennis court.
That just shows you how more out of touch he actually is.
Like you're at a tennis court doing that or some shit. I don't know.
It's like, what is he? I don't know.
Like at least be in a gym next to a boxing.
And then he got the shoes on too, and he got the boxing shoes on. And those ain't even tight.
Yeah.
No, he was definitely out like trying to film content. He's like, what are they gonna like? What? Oh, I gotta just start boxing. I gotta take my shirt off.
Like, what would people like War do? Like when I would show this, it's like it'll motivate them.
Not motivating. This actually it is kind of motivating because
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the more these niggas show themselves, the less cringe I really think. The more like authentic I think a nigga like Sneeko is. I ain't gonna lie. like his little whole fighting thing, like all that just feels way more authentic than a lot of these other shit. The shit these niggas like Fresh and Fit. I feel like they still stuck in their like they're still stuck in like 2020, like women are whores. It's like, all right, bro, we get it. Women are whores. TikTok, like, we got it. All right, bro, we got it. Like, we know. We're not fucking. It's the same shit every fucking year. It's the same shit. But at least like this nigga Sneaker, like he going and like living life. You know what I'm saying? He's like doing the UFC shit, and he's traveling for Ramadan. He's like doing shit like a nigga you would think with money would want to go and explore the world, like to really see what the world's like. These niggas just still sitting in the apartment. 8 girls here tonight. You fucking whores. We hate it. Like, all right, bro. We get it. God damn. We get it.
Whores. So stiff.
Nah, the same format for 4 years is insane.
It's like, bro, we got it. The same women, the same whores, the same.
But that's what's working for them. So why change it?
There's no diversity.
I'm not saying to change. I'm just saying, like, even the niggas that watch it, y'all ain't just like, all right, we get it. Y'all ain't over it yet. Like, y'all are still getting value. At this point, it's gotta be just entertainment. At this point,
no, 100% is entertainment.
Yeah, no, it's definitely part of it. Yeah, it's entertainment.
Because it's not like they're bringing like different. They're not even bringing different types of like. They're all the same type of women, bro. It doesn't matter if they're doctors, nurses. Like you could still be a similar. Like yeah, I guess, bro.
But is it even entertaining anymore? I don't know. Like I ain't seen no clips from it. I mean, I know they got like canceled and they got King of monetized and all that type of shit. But I don't know. Is the shtick like? Is it still there? Is that the allure still like?
I mean, I don't really watch.
I guess if you got a loyal fan base, it don't really matter. So
I was watching that H3 shit that they did. That H3 nigga pissed me off because I feel like a lot of the points he was making. Obviously, D-Fram's gonna laugh because he's a dick rider. But I feel like H3 was kind of like trolling in a lot of those little arguments he was making. Some of them he did have valid points in some of them, obviously. But you know, I feel like he was trying to, even with the whole anti-Semitic shit, like that was just nasty work. But even then, it's like you can't really win because Fresh and Fit, their whole shtick isn't meant for anyone outside their audience to really get or understand. They're always going to be like, "Oh, this is stupid. Like, go live life, whatever the fuck." So niggas like H3 or whatever's podcast is, whatever the fuck, it's niggas like him that, you know, they kind of say the same talking points. They bring up the same clips out of context. It's like I said, he was making some valid points, but a lot of it was kind of diminished because he was kind of trolling a little bit with some of his questions he was asking and shit.
Like what? Give us examples. I didn't watch that.
Well, do you expect anybody to have a conversation with Fresh and Fit and not troll though? Like,
well, H3, that H3 guy. Well, obviously, I knew he was gonna troll.
I think most people would troll in 2024. Like getting on Fresh and Fit, like niggas are trolling.
Well,
what do you think he took out of context? Are they? What do you think? Like,
it was just a lot. It's not like it was just a lot. Like
just give me one. Just give me one thing.
It was a lot. It was like
if it's so, if it's a lot, that's easy. You be able to give me one.
It was a lot, bro. It was a lot of points that he was right about. Like I said, there was a lot of points that he was right about. Just give me
1 point.
It was a lot of points that he was right about. A lot of points that he wasn't right about. A lot of the clips he was playing was like out of context. You probably just have to. I
can give you an example.
Go ahead.
When he was bringing up the chick, that was like when they were talking about the chick, and he was like, she was sitting at the foot of the bed. H3 was being weird, like, oh, that looks like she didn't want to do it. It's like. A girl sitting at your bed asking for, like, he was trying to make it seem like he was trying, like, that was weird, the whole sexual assault shit. But my thing with them is like,
and that got debunked too.
Y'all know y'all be on that Jew shit on y'all's podcast. Don't be pussy now. Like, y'all Mr. Alpha Fresh and Fit. Like, yeah, we said this about the Jews, nigga. Yeah, that's what we did.
They should have stood on that.
Yeah, no, if Nick Fuentes would have been in that, like, yeah, the Jews are trying to take over America and kill it. I mean, he'd been on his shit, you know, but.
Yeah. Well, Nick Fuentes, he don't give a fuck. Like,
it's like, why Fred? You guys are on Rumble. Like, isn't that the reason why you guys switched to that platform? Like,
yeah, you might as well. Yeah,
you gives a fuck. Let it go.
And it's like he's right in front of you. Like, there's not gonna be.
Actually, weren't they on his platform though? I don't think.
Who gives a fuck? It ain't mine. If I'm on your platform, like I'll be on this bitch right now talking about. You know why they really want to get rid of TikTok? Because Israel. You know, like whatever. They say a whole bunch of shit. Ain't my shit. I don't give a damn.
Oh yeah, he did mention that. I think. Yeah, he did mention that. Something with Israel. It's crazy. It was a lot. Yeah.
But even like when he asked him like he tweeted like Europa is base. And he's like, well, this is what it says Europa is. Like, what? Okay, you think it's base? It's about Jews want to take over the world and annihilate whatever. You think it's base? Well, the context of the situation, and nigga, stand on your shit, man. You believe that that's what I say too. Like, hey, this y'all shit ain't gonna go crazy. It's all right. Y'all
No, go crazy, bro. Go ahead. Hard 75. You 30 now.
That's crazy, yeah.
But not just we talk about this all the time with the Jew shit. It's just like
Mm-hmm.
you can't say nothing with that. Like, nigga, we just talking about Israel. We talking about the government, nigga. Because like I said, I can talk about China. I can talk about any other government in the world and be like, these people are doing bad shit. And niggas don't think I'm talking about every Chinese nigga in the world. Like, ain't Chinese homeboy down the street cooking the curry. I don't know if curry is a Chinese thing. Whatever the fuck that is. Like, but with Jewish people, it's like when you say that, like Israel is like, nigga, I ain't talking about you, Finkelstein over there. Relax. I'm talking about these niggas over here. I'm talking about Rubenstein. I ain't talking about you. But that's how it be, because obviously the Holocaust. So
I mean, it looks like both sides are. Well, right now it looks like the left took a hard turn on to Israel with the whole Palestine shit.
It ain't fucking Palestine, yeah, for sure.
So that it makes it a little. It makes. I feel like it's gotten a little bit more acceptable to trash on not Jewish people, but just.
But that's the thing. Like when you see niggas trash on Israel, they get this whole anti-Semitism's on the rise. Like, no, Israel, we don't fuck with Israel because they do whatever they do.
They'll say they don't fuck with Zionism. That's what they'll say. They'll be like,
yeah, but then they'll still call you anti-Semitic or whatever shit. Try to, hey, you're bitch. I'm talking about Israel. I'm talking about Netanyahu. I ain't talking about you, Rubenstein. I'm talking about this nigga over here. Nothing to do with you.
The left is starting to understand that. I feel like it's the right, really, not even the people that are like invested in like Israel's like alliance with the United States.
Oh yeah, you in Seattle. I know y'all niggas going crazy for Palestine over there.
Nah, niggas are, bro. They blocked the whole I-5.
I know y'all are. Y'all in that boycott state. Y'all stay doing shit.
That's a blue state. What you mean?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I know they stay on they like protesting shit like that, trans rights, whatever all type shit they be on over there.
Freedom of speech, freedom of expression, but I don't know.
Now,
I think blocking the highway.
Some instances.
Personally speaking, I think blocking a highway over a conflict that's happening in a whole other part of the world is kind of wild, personally. But,
yeah, bitch, I'm trying to go to work, bitch. I ain't got time for this.
But
I ain't going to Israel, Palestine. But
I think people need to really just pay attention to more because there be shit going on in people's own communities. But like people are so consumed in the internet and like shit that's going on halfway around the world, they don't even have time to think about fixing shit that's literally happening there. Like we got niggas on 3rd and Pikes like doing fentanyl, like all types of wild shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Open air drug markets in the city.
You had where's all the fentanyl coming from? Coming from China, I don't know, whatever.
Is it really coming from China?
Yeah, look it up. China to Mexico to America. China, Mexico, America. China, Mexico, America.
You gotta watch the Andrew Callahan shit. The Channel 5.
Oh, Channel 5. I haven't watched that since the Yeet interview.
Yeah, no, he did a whole thing on the.
Did he get canceled or something?
He did. He actually did. He got canceled. It was like right before he came back and did a like more political shift to his channel, but. Seemed like he redeemed himself.
Yeah, just to tie up that whole Fresh and Fit H3 thing, it's like you knew what to expect. Like niggas was Fresh say dumb shit. He looked dumb sometimes. It's like you already know what you gonna get these niggas. That's why I said the shtick is whatever. But I know y'all didn't see this, but y'all should just look it up. It's like all the red pill people, and they go to other people's platform. Like when red pill people get out of their zone and they go to other people's shit, they just be looking fucking stupid. Like Just Pearly Things went to this Pearly Things went to a Daily Wire nigga. What's his name? Matthew Knowles on Daily Wire, Ben Spears shit. And
you see the Pierce Morgan interview?
I never. When she's not in her little controlled room. She sounds
like an idiot.
She's looks like a talking point machine. Like these are geared up talking points she has. And it just goes, and it's just like you just look dumb every fucking time. You clearly look like a grifter, or you're just garnering your audience or whatever. And people actually think she looks good. Like I've been seeing niggas in the comments like, "Oh my god, Pearl's so fine to death." Like
Pearl's so fine. She looks like Caitlin Clark. What are you talking about?
She's like Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh wow, that was crazy.
But yeah, salute to him.
Speaking of,
he's gotta pray for him. Just pray for him.
Speaking of the blue states, DK, your boy, the Uncle Joe, posted I see a future for all Americans because
bro, he posted like 5 of these with only black people.
Why is that my boy?
Bro, he's posted like 5 different versions of this, and it's only been black people.
Yo,
He posted
Listen,
Hispanic.
that's
he
not your boy,
posted
DK?
Asian.
That's not my boy. That's not my boy. Never claim Joe Biden.
I guess what you said you was riding with Biden.
you said you was riding for Biden though.
That's not what I said. Look,
So you
if
voted
y'all
for
want to
Trump?
find the clip, y'all can pull up the clip. No, I'm not voting, bro. It's over for that.
Okay. So you say what? Because your vote doesn't matter.
That I think a part of that has to do with that too. I just don't like the options that we have. I'm not invested politically in this country, personally speaking. Whatever the political outcome happens, like I
Don't let your homies at the skate park hear that, buddy.
don't give a fuck. I mean, I don't.
So you're pro Africa with it. You're pro Africa with it, basically.
Yeah. I mean, bro, you know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
that. I feel that.
Why don't you go there?
Because nigga, I'm trying to make money in the United States, nigga. This was I'm
And
taking
bring that
advantage
shit to
of opportunity.
Africa.
That's what I'm
Exactly,
saying.
nigga.
Taking
Oh, well,
advantage
we
of
need to get all the
opportunity.
people like that up out of here. If you ain't trying to make this place great, we need to send them back. Send them
You're
back
trolling,
to fucking
yeah.
Africa.
Nigga, y'all built this country, nigga. Why is it still shit then, nigga?
I feel like I've
Shit.
earned my
You
citizenship.
think we?
nigga.
If y'all made a country, why is it
you
shit
think
still?
America is better than Nigeria or no?
Obviously not, though.
You don't think America is better than Nigeria?
I mean, you're asking a Nigerian person that? No,
Shut the fuck up, nigga.
I don't. No.
Okay.
All I need is like
Continue.
5 bands. I think all I need is like 5
This
bands to
nigga's
be a
so
millionaire
hard.
in the country where the
Yeah,
economy
okay.
is
You saw a
shit.
little Kai Cenat
Yeah.
clip where the niggas they got.
Yeah, nigga.
Hold up, it's not just Kai
Yeah.
Cenat, nigga. We've been known this. We've literally been known this.
We're from
Since
Africa.
we're children. We've known this shit. Like, come on.
But I'm
So,
saying he's
African
saying
niggas-
he's saying
I'm
that
not
because he
saying
saw
that
that
'cause I
clip.
saw Kai
He's saying because he
Cenat,
saw
nigga.
that clip.
That's not
That's why
true.
he's saying that.
That's
The
not
whole
true.
little went viral.
Nigga.
Kai Cenat accidentally gives Nigerian $5,000, becomes an instant. He
DK.
saw that. That's why he said that. That's the only reason he said
DK,
that.
this
He saw
nigga
that.
half black. Don't let this nigga talk about
Bro.
our beautiful
half
continent,
black,
bro.
full American. Don't forget that, buddy.
Don't let this nigga talk about our beautiful continent, bro. Nigga thinks I only about the economy
I just
of
asked.
our own
I
country.
just asked. Do you
because
think
of
it's
Kai
better?
Cenat.
I just said, do you think it's better? That's all I asked you.
Yeah, of course I think it's better. Why wouldn't? Do you think America's better?
Of course,
Why is that?
economically, structurally.
Because you're
yeah.
from America.
Like, what are you talking about?
Duh.
Y'all
because you're
think,
from
so y'all,
America.
so y'all don't think
Wow.
y'all
That's
think
a
America's
Chinese person. Is
y'all
China
don't think
better than the
America-
U.S.?
He's about to go crazy.
y'all don't think
Like
America's
what?
better economically than Nigeria?
Yes, economically, but you're
Y'all
asking
think
a
it's
Nigerian
structurally? You don't think it's
person what's
structurally
better?
But structurally, that's such
Think
a
it's
broad.
structurally-
That's a broad. Like, what
It's
do
not
you-
bro. The structure, the infrastructure of America. Do you think it's better than Nigeria or no?
I mean, but you can build your own shit in Africa too. Like,
Do you right now in
you can build shit in
2020?
Africa. Like, what are we talking about?
Think this
Nigga,
infrastructure in Nigeria is better than America?
like, you can
asking
build. Listen, if you have
Nigerian-
money in Africa, you can build some shit. Trust me.
Africa-
I didn't ask you if you had money anywhere, you could build any fucking thing. You could build
No,
shit
but
in
the
Haiti.
amount of
They got
money you would need to
and they
build
got
You don't
something
need
barbecue
in
in Haiti
right
America
now.
is drastically more than the amount of money you would
Yeah,
need
you
to
don't
build
need that
something
much
nice.
money to do that. in
Yeah, you don't need that
Nigeria.
much money to build something
even
crazy in
Senegal.
Africa.
I didn't ask you all that extra. I just said, do you think right now that it has better infrastructure than America?
Sure,
And if it costs so much less money, why don't they build it faster now?
because
Because
colonization.
They're waiting for China to come give the money, and then China's going to take over. We are no.
Oh, like China imports.
Y'all ain't
all
really
of their-
tapped in.
all of
Y'all
their
ain't really
shit to
tapped
America?
into Africa,
Wait,
nigga.
you're
Y'all don't know
yapping.
what y'all niggas ain't really
You're
tapped
ya-
in.
you're
with.
Just like China imports all their shit to America. That
That's
we
what I'm
do.
saying. Like, nigga, everything you
I
see in
didn't
America
say-
is literally
China
made
does
in
that with
China.
every continent.
That's
It's
what
not
I'm
just
saying.
Africa.
You said import. I didn't say import. I said giving these niggas money to build their shit. That's why I said creating ports for these niggas. That's why I said. I didn't say importing fucking iPhones and shit like that. I ain't talking about shit like that.
It's not
Yeah,
just
duh.
iPhones. That's what they're importing. I hope you know
I'm
that.
talking about creating. Who is funding the infrastructure of Africa? That's why I asked. Who's funding the infrastructure? Who's building the buildings in Africa? Who?
Africans?
Africans.
China.
No, they're funding
Chinese-
it. They're not building it.
Chinese people are going
Well,
to
okay,
Africa and
y'all
building the
niggas
shit.
are, okay, building.
Chinese
that's like-
niggas are going to Africa and building buildings in Africa, D-Friend.
So y'all talking about technical, Mexicans are building shit in America. Not America, like I'm not talking about who's actually putting the bricks on them. I'm not talking about who's doing the
Who's
labor. I'm
funding
who's
them?
funding the bill.
Who's
Okay, well,
funding
why is that
America?
important? Why is that important?
Who's
You see,
funding America?
he just disrespect y'all people. Y'all got to get out of there. I ain't say that. He said that. That's
These
crazy.
motherfuckers kissed
That's
the devil
crazy.
when Robo landed here.
That's
Why-
outrageous. That's outrageous too. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, Tech-9 fan. Don't say shit to me, bro.
Aren't you black
You can't-
too? Like,
Say the nigga
Come on,
so
man.
much
kiss the
division,
dirt.
bro. They just want to divide us even more, bro. Like,
Cool.
That nigga said kiss the
Cool.
dirt when the robos. Ain't nobody rowboating over here.
Cool.
But now salute to everybody who migrated. You know why? See, you see, I didn't get that could have been the only example I gave. Y'all's parents left the greatest fucking nations in the world. Why would you leave the greatest nation in the world? Why the fuck would you do that?
It's for economic opportunity.
Okay, so you're not in the greatest fucking nation. You got to get the fuck out of there. It might be great culturally, like it might be like they probably have better family values.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what's great to you?
There's probably like less fentanyl. I don't know what they got drugs going on. I don't know. I don't hear about drugs and shit in Africa. I'm sure they got drugs.
You gotta take Nigeria, bro.
Yeah,
or Senegal.
I want to go. I told y'all where I want to go. I already told y'all. I want to go to the real shit.
I think socially,
the real shit is
better.
I don't want to go to the shit where I can go to like I don't know, like downtown New York and see like a bunch of African niggas. Like I want to go.
There's shit like that in Nigeria and Senegal though. Like there's like neighborhoods like that what you're thinking of in Nigeria. We can take you there if you really are committed. We can take you to the
infrastructure,
slums.
bro. We'll do the infrastructure, bro. You feel me? The infrastructure.
If you don't, we can really take you.
We don't got McDonald's out there. You feel me?
Look. Now y'all twisting the word. Now y'all twisting the words. I said they probably got shit, but when y'all try to say it's better,
I never said it was better.
No, but what's better is subjective.
You a Nigerian.
What's better is
subjective. You're asking a Nigerian what does he think is better.
Where were you born?
Just because you wouldn't be able to go fucking and make chicken at McDonald's.
Okay, you're an American. You're not a Nigerian.
Everyone in my family tree was born in Nigeria, though.
You weren't. You were born here.
So
you're just like these Jewish people that get like this dual citizenship. Y'all ain't got that. You either American or Israeli.
Niggas to Jewish niggas. From Nigerians to Jewish people. Okay.
All right. That's what we do. These in Memphis. Oh, he's still on the same. Okay, I thought something else popped up. Niggas are reading the same comment.
Are all these niggas watching us on Twitter? God damn.
I think there's something wrong with the live viewership.
Ain't nothing wrong. They watching
on Twitter. Holy shit. Let me check my Twitter. That's got to be a glitch. Unless I just got motion face ass. Yeah. 79.
You voting for Trump?
This is where I want to go right here.
Bro, I don't even know where that is. I'm saying there's places like that in
that looks like some East African shit. Like
that's probably East Africa or something like that.
100%.
Like I said, you can go to Detroit or St. Louis, probably see the same shit you be seeing over there.
No, you gonna see that in Detroit.
Yeah, you probably would in Detroit.
Probably got the same water supply too.
You said who I'm voting for? Trump? I don't know. I probably wouldn't vote. Like I don't really have no
Why are niggas still voting in 2020? You're
a blood-born American citizen. You are invested in this country. Why aren't you voting?
Your vote doesn't mean shit.
No, but I think you should focus more on your local shit than the national shit.
The local shit don't matter either, nigga.
No, the local shit definitely
that's dumb. But I mean, that's dumb.
The local shit
I mean, you can even just tell by like COVID, like what certain states could who's open, who's not open, and what your mayor let you do, who's letting business open. Like that clearly matters. I think that's like a psyop, like to make niggas not do shit, and then y'all niggas be fucked up. Then y'all start complaining about shit.
The federal shit is stupid. The federal shit, in my opinion, is stupid as fuck. The local shit, 100% matters.
None of that.
Like the local shit, the judges. Who are the judges that are sending some niggas to prison? Like all that shit.
Nigga, the judges are still crooked. Niggas will still lock your ass up.
But that's why you get the opportunity.
But that's not true because look right now you got all these like liberal. You got the liberal DAs there right now that ain't really trying to press charges on niggas. It ain't making niggas go to jail. So that shit do matter because if you put a different nigga in there, he gonna start locking y'all niggas up. Y'all ain't gonna get to steal in California no more. Bitch, you're going to jail. Right now y'all can steal shit because of the DA that they got there. You vote his ass out, and there might be another motherfucker coming there. Like,
niggas aren't worried about that. They're worried about how much money Joe Biden is sending to fucking Gaza. Like. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Lando with the fresh cut.
Shit. Look like a suave Puerto Rican. I see you, boy.
Looking like 06 Drake. Oh shit.
Look like that nigga off what's that shit called? The Coach Carter.
I'm still fly. I'm sky high.
he like, why come on here for niggas to start trying to roast me?
I'm still fly. I'm sky high. Face out. What's good, Lando? What's good? Nigga like Luigi.
He took it too far, didn't he?
Nigga just hopped too far. Nigga hopped straight into the pod, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. I let the beard go, bro. It'll come back soon. It's getting too hot to have that beard out here.
There could not be 83 niggas watching. There's no way.
If 83 needs water, let's put on a show. What we arguing about? Lando, what you think? America or Nigeria?
You asking an American that, by the way. Crazy.
I think most Nigerians would still pick America. Why the fuck you think they leave Nigeria in the first place?
Amazing
opportunity. Niggas are
amazing.
I'm saying people are still investing into their communities in Africa. You just don't see it. But
yeah, they're bringing the dollars from America.
I'm just saying, I'm sure they are. I'm just
like
saying.
motherfuckers move here and they're not. You think they're like proud American? Like niggas is not invested into what's going on here, bro. They're here for one reason, and that's for the bag, bro.
Just like everyone else.
So then why do not? Okay, so not DK. How many Americans you see go to Nigeria?
Bro, but that's what I'm saying. There isn't that same economic opportunity in Nigeria.
Amazing.
That'd be stupid.
But isn't it other great opportunities in Nigeria?
But just because you can go and make money there doesn't mean it's a great place to live, nigga. You can go to work and make all the money you want. That doesn't mean you're gonna enjoy your job. You feel me? Like
that's true. You're gonna enjoy that pay stub.
Exactly, but like you don't have to. What you could invest it. You're not gonna. It doesn't mean you're gonna invest it back into the job. You can go invest in something you actually give a fuck about.
Do you like where you work?
Mm-hmm.
You like where you work?
Yeah.
If you didn't, would you leave if they paid you the same amount?
Hold on, say it again.
If you didn't like it, would you quit though? Even if they was paying you the same amount, if you didn't like it?
No, I don't think so. If I didn't like it,
Different. What do you actually do, nigga?
You had too many questions here. It's a question.
This nigga asked me, what would you rather be, Nigeria or the U.S.? Oh, I'm asking too many questions.
That's a simple question. That's on topic. That's on topic.
I assume we already
say sales, like something like
I
that.
assume we already covered the Drake topic.
Yeah.
We can talk about it, yeah.
Which is bullshit, by the way, a horrible way to word it. It was like horrible.
I mean, I admitted I baited, kind of. That's why.
Exactly. There's no feature artist in hip hop that put a nigga on. Like, oh, you get this nigga feature. You on now. No. Did y'all go to the rodeo and see Drake? Well, D-Frank, did you go to the rodeo?
No, I didn't go.
I did.
Working. Damn, I should have went to Drake at the rodeo.
I mean, not really. I mean, if you going to a Drake concert, I mean, he a great artist, but his performances are kind of.
He do the same thing. Everybody,
yeah.
That's crazy.
You got nigga.
He moved the crowd real well. I'll give him that. He keeps the crowd engaged, but he not like a Travis or like a shit. Even a Cole, he connect with the crowd and keep them engaged at the same time. Like Drake went out there and did fucking Energy, and he didn't really say any lines from it. It was just like, this nigga dip.
Nigga dip.
Oh, that nigga got up. Damn it, spoke too soon.
He back. All right.
Back in my crib, top floor.
Look who's live, by the way. The Fed is live.
Who's that?
Who's the Fed?
Myron.
You subscribe to his channel?
The Fed Reacts, yeah.
My leader, he's on.
Fed Reacts, you're funny.
My leader.
Fed React is a crazy channel.
But what about Lando? What was he saying?
He's saying Drake's like a shit performer.
Not shit, just for the artist he is, his performances are not up to like par. This is coming from someone that's been to 3 Drake concerts. Club Paradise Tour, Summer 16 tour, Aubrey and the Migos, which Aubrey and the Migos was by far the worst tour. Not because of him. The Migos just suck live. They're horrible.
That's not hard to believe. Yeah, they're probably not
like I know that sounds really bad to say, RIP take, but like if you ever watch them niggas live,
yeah,
they more like Migos work well at like a Rolling Loud or like a HBCU homecoming than a arena.
I could see them going crazy at like a club too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a club. Yeah.
An arena. Oh,
turn your click up, dog.
Oh God, no. Drake is just kind of underwhelming as a performer. I mean, I think before 2018, he was actually pretty all right. But post then, it's like, damn, nigga, like there was a video circulating. He was performing 9, and he was just, my man, my phone said rational, good.
I mean, Drake don't really got to perform much because most of the songs, the majority of the crowd knows them. So they kind of just.
Nigga, you still gotta get up there and perform them shits. I didn't pay my money to hear 20,000 other motherfuckers sing. I paid my money to hear you.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a fact because Offset performs a little bit better than most of these niggas, and that's Offset. Like actual perform, like this nigga dances.
He does now. Him by himself, he does put on a good show.
Yeah,
I think the best performing in rap right now. Is
we were talking earlier. Do you think there are any legacy acts that could sell out an arena still?
Sell out?
Yeah.
Is Jay-Z a legacy act?
He's not selling out by himself. Probably with Beyonce, maybe, but not by himself.
Oh, you're asking if they're selling out by themselves?
Yeah, like is there any legacy act that could sell the arena solo?
I don't think there is.
Eminem.
Maybe. Well, Eminem.
Eminem's not selling out an arena by himself.
You don't think Eminem could sell out an arena?
What?
I highly think he could.
That's probably the only one that can.
I don't think Eminem's
Right
selling
now.
out. I don't think he's selling out an arena by himself.
With his white demographic ass, yes, nigga. What you talking about?
Still don't think. You have to show me that.
If
where it's
anyone
sold out.
can, it's probably
Anybody can. What? You
Name me
that-
someone else that can. Please tell me.
I don't think it is. I don't think there's anyone that can
Did
do
50
it.
Cent just did an arena tour, right? Like he did like for his final farewell,
I
whatever.
don't even think he
But
was.
wasn't that like UK? I guess
No,
that's
he
more-
did a show at Toyota Center.
He sold that
Was
bitch
he
out
the-
by himself.
I think shit is 50 Cent.
I don't think he was by himself. I don't think he was by himself.
I mean, he got like openers. Obviously, he got like the fucking.
You'd have to
Young-
show me that shit
Bug or
for
whatever.
real. You'd have to show me that shit for real with him, but I don't think there is. No.
50 is not selling out an arena by himself.
Like
Eminem, yes, I could definitely see a world where Eminem, yeah, he could do a worldwide arena tour. He probably could.
Travis might sell out an arena by himself.
He not a legacy act. Y'all consider him a legacy act?
Yeah, of course. Why not?
Travis could probably sell out an arena by himself.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's been
not,
in the
he's
game.
not,
for
he's not
10
a
decades.
legacy act, though.
He's not a
Travis is
legacy act.
No, I wouldn't say
Cardi
that.
B
People are
is.
still listening to his new Travis Scott.
You're saying
Travis-
Travis Scott? Okay.
A nigga that's been around since what, 2015?
No, but he's still dropping new music that people are still engaging with, like listening.
So if you drop new music, you're not. So legacy act to you is
I
someone
just
that's
think it's
like.
if you're a veteran. I think it's
That's
just
what
if
I
you're a
was
veteran.
thinking. Like
Okay.
you're a vet. Because
I thought was a legacy act was you're living off your old music, but like Travis is still living off his new music.
that's
If
like
that's
a,
how we're defining it, then I guess. But
well then
50 was doing like amphitheaters, but he's also doing like the basketball stadiums or something.
I mean, if we're going by DK's definition of a legacy act, then
that's just Eminem then.
shit, I don't really think we have nobody.
It's Eminem. That's it.
To be honest, I don't. You'd have to show me that, bro.
I know we live in this world where it's a bandwagon to hate Eminem, but let's be real.
Eminem
can do an
I'm
arena
not
tour.
hating.
I don't think anybody's hating
Eminem is
Eminem.
doing an arena tour, bro.
I'm
Like,
not hating Wardu. You said by himself, and I don't think current
by himself. Eminem can do an arena. Yes.
Okay,
I'm
you
pretty
have to
sure he can.
show me. You have to show me evidence of him doing
It'd have to be like specific cities though.
exactly. He's
I
not
think
doing
every major city in America he can
every
go to and
major
sell it
city.
out.
That's what I'm. Yes, bro.
Really?
It's Eminem.
He can go to Houston, Dallas, Miami, New York, of course, Detroit, Chicago, LA, Atlanta. Like, I don't know.
He can do a stadium tour. What the fuck?
You said okay, stadium,
See what I'm saying? See shit like that.
stadium.
Stadium is crazy.
Maybe not by
He's
himself.
not. He's not Taylor Swift.
Thank you.
Maybe
Stadium.
not by himself. But he
Shit
can.
like that.
Probably.
He did
Yeah.
before.
I can
with
see
the
him
Monster
doing.
tour with
Is,
Rihanna.
is Kanye West a legacy act?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, shit. Carnival was hard, bro.
Not because
I
of
don't agree
him.
with-
What the
I don't
fuck?
agree with
I mean,
DK
it's his song.
Kanye's last fucking 7-8 years. Not 7-8. I'm stretching it. Kanye's last 3-4 years. The best Kanye songs have nothing to do with him.
I mean, Donda, like Hurricane, like you feel me?
That had nothing to do with him. That's the Weeknd and Lil Baby.
Donda was mid. Okay.
Like,
Donda definitely was mid. I'm not gonna lie.
so
Donda 2?
He's approaching. Kanye's like approaching legacy act.
like Kanye needs to step into that, and I wish he would have done this already. He kind of is, but I just want him to step into that full DJ Khaled role. Like, nigga, you are.
Khaled,
We're like, okay,
He's not even
Well-
like rapping in the music.
what most people would think DJ Khaled is, even though he's not. I want Kanye to step into a role where, look, my nigga, you're a producer. You are a visionary. You can hear a beat and you know who to put on the song. You know what I'm saying? Make an album of you just putting niggas on songs that pair together well, and you don't say shit. Now, he is too much of an attention whore to just not say shit. So that's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. But if it did, he'd go nuts. Cause Donda, he paired niggas perfectly together, like perfectly. That we hadn't even seen before. We hadn't seen a Baby Weekend track. We hadn't seen a Fabio Foreign Playboy Cardi track. But he orchestrated all that shit together, and it was perfect.
Yeah, that's true.
It's kind of what he did on this year too.
He's just too much of an attention whore. He's not backing off of the attention.
I mean, when has he ever? I mean, it's Kanye. Like, when has most of these niggas ever backed off attention? Drake does it too.
Andre 3000, Hove, and Kendrick Lamar definitely hate attention.
Yeah, but they're not Drake and Kanye.
I mean, Kendrick Lamar is not Drake. I mean, I don't like Kendrick like that, but he is. If he's not in the room with them niggas, he at the door.
I mean, yeah, he's at the door getting water.
This nigga say getting water. That's crazy.
I didn't know Eminem took Kendrick and J. Cole on a tour. That's crazy.
He did.
Yeah, because that's Eminem.
In 2014. It's called the Rapture Tour, but it was like a
That's Australia though.
Australia, South Africa, and England thing.
But I'm pretty sure he can do an arena tour easily in fucking America, like all 50 states. Come on, man, it's Eminem.
From all 50 states.
I just don't see that.
In Idaho.
If Eminem came out today and said, "Hey, I'm doing a U.S. national tour," you're basically saying he's going to do.
It would be sold out, nigga.
That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy.
This man Wardu. So Wardu, by your
you niggas live in your little hip hop bubble. Oh my god, Eminem's corny. He's an old washed up
What
nigga.
you're saying is
Eminem is selling out.
Eminem would do a greater tour than Beyonce because you're saying he'd sell out every arena.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's kind of crazy.
Like that's not happening. Like
I hope you know when I'm saying sell out, I don't mean literally sell out every fucking arena.
So what you think you're gonna get to like 80% above capacity?
Yes, 80 to 85.
Definitely 80. Yeah, come on.
Yes. What the fuck?
Okay, 80.
Definitely 80.
He ain't been on a real tour since 2014.
Like, who are we talking about here? Are we not talking about Eminem?
Eminem's the biggest rapper of all time, sales wise.
Y'all niggas are dick suckers. Y'all niggas are dick suckers. This is how I know social media is cloud.
Wait, is this true? Is Eminem the biggest rapper?
He is the biggest rapper artist.
Yes.
He is. But the same way you're saying social media clouds, those sales are the same way you're saying
every month, nigga. Every single month.
That's crazy.
The same way you're saying social media clouds opinions of Eminem, those sales absolutely do too, because those sales are curated by who?
But that doesn't matter because the white people gonna go to the show, so they're gonna be sold out regardless. What do you say they're gonna be sold out by black people?
Are those white people still gonna go to an Eminem show?
Yes.
Now, do we care about tours? What do we care about most, DK? Do we care about the sales, first week sales? What were we just talking about?
Honestly, I care about touring. Well, it's what you can do.
And we're talking about touring. So we're talking about Eminem and touring, right? So are we sitting here saying that Eminem would not sell out the majority of those 50 states?
Yeah.
Eminem. And niggas want to say, oh, Jay-Z would. No, he's not. Oh, Drake would. No, he's not. Kendrick would. No, he's not. Eminem is the only one that could do it by himself.
Kendrick has a great shot of doing it by himself. Drake has a great shot of doing it by himself. And Travis Scott definitely has a great shot.
Yeah, I was saying Travis is definitely.
I don't know about Travis.
He's selling out.
You don't know about Travis Scott, but you certain on Eminem. Even though the same
Yeah.
Travis almost has not the same amount of
I'm more
fans.
certain on
Bro, not
Eminem
just
than
that, bro. Look at the Astro World shit, the Astro Fest. Like there was like what 50,000 niggas there. Like that's crazy.
I'm
That's
more
a-
certain
that's-
about Eminem than any of those rappers. Bro. Maybe Drake, I'll give you, but Travis
Scott
maybe.
could definitely do it.
Why hasn't he
If
done it?
we're looking at right now, we're going on the Utopia tour.
Why hasn't Travis done it then?
Why hasn't he done it?
Why hasn't he done it?
I think the Astro World Tour is actually very.
Why hasn't Drake done it?
I think the
Why hasn't Drake
Astro World Tour was very successful, actually.
Did he sell out 80 to 85% of every arena? How many dates did he do in his last tour?
You can look all that up.
Somebody put it up.
You can look all that up, and I'm open to being
And
wrong.
we can look at Eminem's last tours and all of his dates and see if they sold and how many tickets he sold.
It was also like a 4-year difference, but
It's a 4-year difference.
A lot changed in those 4 years.
A lot changed in 4 years. A lot
Touring-
changed from pandemic to now.
Touring was less cared about in 2018 than it was in 2014. Same way album sales were.
You said the
compared to
last
2018.
4. You talking about the last 6 years?
2018 niggas wasn't caring about tours like that. We had like maybe 2 to 3 big hip hop tours that year.
You saying 2018 niggas didn't care about tours like that?
We only had 2 to 3 big hip hop tours. We had the Astro World Tour. We had fucking Aubrey and Amigos. And if you want to say the KOD tour, you had like 3. You had 3 big tours. On the Run doesn't necessarily count because it was Jay-Z and Beyonce. Those are the only tours I can think of from 2018 that were like massively hyped. Whereas 2014, I know you had hella tours. You had Drake's tour in 2014.
Eminem had a revival tour, 85%.
So Revival had 85%. Okay.
It says
I ain't gonna lie though, if you look at Eminem's tours, he wasn't really touring. He like just goes out. He don't really like just tour America strictly. He like just goes. Like I see this the recovery tour. The recovery tour. He did like Fontana, United States, at the Epic Center, but as a festival. But then he just like goes straight to like overseas. Like he doesn't really. I don't look like he's ever been like on a real like what Drake and them are doing right now. Like real. Like I'm going Dallas, San Antonio, here. Like you don't look like he's ever really done it before.
That's not a real tour going overseas.
But so you're saying if he did that, he
I'm
would
talking about a tour. We're talking about in the States. We're not talking about like overseas. But even like overseas is like festivals.
I know what I'm saying. I'm asking, like, you're saying that if he did like do the tour in the US, it wouldn't be as successful.
I didn't say that. I don't have any data to look at right now. I still think he would sell out. But I'm just saying, like, I'm surprised there's nothing I can like. I don't see nothing of him like doing that.
Well, in Tina or as of recent?
In any tour I'm looking at. Like if I go to Rihanna's anti-world tour, like I can see Jacksonville sold out, Tampa sold out, Miami, Nashville, Cincinnati. Like Eminem don't got, in other words, like 10, 20 dates just straight in the United States. It's like 2 festivals in the United States, and then it's like he's overseas.
I mean, he's a legacy act, bro. It's a legacy act, bro.
I mean, I'm talking about this back to like 2008, 2009, 2005. Like he's like never, like I'm trying to figure out a tour where he's done. If that's the case, Eminem's never done a real tour like in the United States. It definitely sold out.
You know what I'm saying? If he did, like, I'm not trying to fucking big up Eminem right now, but I just don't like when people just try to undermine him for whatever reason. Like the nigga win, because if we're talking about like sales versus touring, like, bro.
Nah, bro. He went to Australia, bro. It's not a real tour, bro.
Yeah, you're right, bro. Yeah, you're right.
Big tour.
See, look, DK ain't listening. He ain't using
Bro, you're saying it like that still wasn't like 20,000 people, bro. Like
but I'm saying if we're talking about America, I don't know what he's done in America. Is what I'm saying. He went overseas. Yeah, if we're saying can he do an Australian tour? I got data to show. Okay, yeah, I still think he can sell out. But I'm saying I'm surprised he's never just done. I know, like DK, I get it. You in Seattle, y'all niggas hate America. Anytime I talk about America, I get it. I got it.
I don't hate America, nigga. I'm a veteran.
I
Bro. I serve the country. You feel me? Like I have a lot of pride and patriotism. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. Like, this nigga think I'm like some like raging leftist. Like nigga, like I'm not.
Raging leftist.
Raging leftist. Radical Senegalian sleeper agent.
Yeah, I'm saying the recovery tour was It started in Sao Paulo.
You know what I'm saying? It's like he just does like, and it doesn't even do a lot of shows. It'd be like 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, some would be like 10 shows, but I don't know. We're talking about Eminem for too fucking long.
Man, that's the Great White Hope. What are you talking about?
Donald Trump.
Hey, buy them shoes, man.
Amazing.
That nigga Lando said, "I'm getting cooked. I'm gonna leave."
I don't remember what his thing was.
Okay, what else would I have in my notes? Bro, DK, I'm mad at you, bro.
Uh-oh.
Bro, why did you not tell me about this Yeet leak, bro?
All right, y'all. I'm gonna head out for the night.
Nigga, this Yeet is fire.
What is it? What song? What song are you talking about?
Bro, this leak is fire. I think it's called what's this shit? A Little Crazy. It's a September's Rich disc.
Do y'all still, D-Friend, do you still care to hear about Travis's Astro Wish You Were Here tour?
Is it who? Travis what?
It's the Astro World tour, but it was called Wish You Were Here tour.
What about it?
Well, the tour grossed $53.5 million.
Love Lane. Straight up.
Let me see if I can find.
Wait, while Leto's looking for this, do you know what the falling out between Yeet and September's Rich was even about?
I honestly don't even remember, but I don't know what it was about. But I think there was a leak that came out last year called "Little Crazy," something like that. It was like a diss towards it.
Okay, I gotta listen.
It was supposed to be on like Lifestyle, but
And DK and D-Friend, that tour sold out in 90 minutes.
Wait, whose
cool.
tour?
Travis Scott's Astro.
Oh no,
World
I'm with
tour.
you on the Travis Scott.
But yeah, I don't think nobody said that Travis can't sell out.
yeah, I'm not
no,
saying.
Travis is selling out tours.
I never said he couldn't. Like what?
Okay,
This
nigga.
nigga was stuck on that one point. Travis, I'm saying the only two that might have.
No, that's funny.
Nigga said, I was right. Bye. But yeah, I don't know what that September's Rich beef was about. I had to look into it. But bro, this leak is fire, nigga. What? D-Brand, close your ears.
I already know incoming bullshit is. Anytime you say something fire,
Incoming bullshit is crazy.
This shit is crazy. Driving, I've been riding, I've been crazy. Look at this. I've been lurking, I've been lurking.
You can't tell me this beat ain't crazy,
I had to
bro.
build this shit up from the top to the bottom. I ride, and I'm on the Malibu freeway. Yeah, the years I hit you. I did the bitch. I'm on top of
This nigga sounds audible. I can hear his words, bro.
Oh, no, I heard this song.
I got me the pearls, I got me the diamond necklace with the.
Why wasn't this on fucking 2093, bro?
Hit you up facing to give you a
They
face.
should have been on Tool Live. Loki.
I don't even
This shit is too hard not
I
to
don't
be
need
put
a
out.
explain. Play it off like I'm done for. I just know that I'm intelligent. I did not mean on peppermint. I'ma pull up with a breath.
It does kind of sound like
I'ma
a
pull up with a break it. I'ma pull up, then I break it. You a pussy, let your face it. We can get your kid in many ways. We can do it real basic.
Look at D-Friend having the most fun, man.
I got that big black, give your face.
Yeah.
I know I don't get that.
Let's go, D-Friend.
I've been chilling in my space.
Let's go, D-Friend.
Take it to the aliens.
Yeah.
Take it to that demons.
Yeah.
Now I living in the mansion in the
Yeah.
hills. We live in the basement.
Okay,
Lifestyle
D-Friend.
right here, I tell you, this shit is amazing.
Let's
If
go,
y'all
hard
like
75.
you slow, you a little basic. Yeah, right in the Malibu, I can pull up in the whip and this shit is crazy. Yeah, I give a fuck what you say, you really a
I give a
bitch.
fuck what you
so
say.
lazy. Yeah, you wondering why you ain't made it, cause you was a dick sucker and cry baby. Yeah, that got me the Urus, a couple of bellies, I had me Mercedes. Yeah, I got these.
All right,
That
I
shit's
don't
hard.
want to flood your ears with greatness. I don't want to flood your ears with greatness.
Nah, thanks for putting me on. I've actually been wondering what that song was called for the longest because I've heard
Bro,
it
as
before.
soon as I heard that leak, bro, I was like, nigga, that shit actually sounds kind of hard. I ain't know where was this shit on 2093, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, that shit was hard, bro. I could have heard Travis on that shit too. I ain't gonna lie. I want to hear a Yeet and Travis, bro.
You know, wasn't there I think a fan made a mash. It was like right after we finished in the podcast, we were talking about why Yeet hasn't collabed with Travis. And I saw I ran across a fan had made like a mashup of a Travis song with like Yeet. So, but it sounded pretty good. Like they definitely should work. You know,
I think they will eventually. It's
D-Friend.
gotta happen.
Well,
D-Friend, your son's calling you, D-Friend.
Get off dick, bozo. Anyway. I was gonna say you hyped about this Party Next Door album, P4.
No, I'm not like a big party guy.
Damn.
You're not?
No,
Why not?
I fucks
I don't
with
know. I just never been like he got like records that like the Drake shit he got like I like, but I'm not like a big, Party Next Door like list his albums and all that type of shit.
I like
Hold on,
Party's
big
albums.
album.
I think what happened with Party was finna like ascend crazy, and then Trap Soul came out, and I was like, oh shit.
What, 2017?
No, Trap Soul came out like 2014, but it got popped in 2015. Think about it, Party had just put out fucking I think P2, so that was recognized and shit.
P2 was really good.
And like Party was supposed like the wave and the mainstream hype that Bryson got, Party was supposed to get.
Even P3 was decent. I don't know why niggas shitting on P3. P3 was decent.
I think niggas just shit on P3 because of, I guess,
It wasn't the sound they were expecting.
huh?
Probably because it wasn't the sound they were expecting.
Like I think it was that. I've loved every Party Next Door project with the exception of like Colors. I didn't like that shit, but
I actually like Colors a lot. I actually like experimental when he's
like
experimental.
I like Party has a lot of leaks that are fire. Like
I like Party. I don't know. Maybe I'm.
I like
biased.
Party. Do I like Party more than Bryson? No, but I fuck with Party.
Yeah.
I've been listening to Friday. I've been listening to this record he got called Without You. At his new shit.
Without You is fire. Without
That
You
shit
fire.
is hard. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even a sad nigga. It don't make me sad. The song is just fire.
The songs where he kind of like experiments with his voice to kind of sound like Young Thug a little bit. I kind of fuck with those.
I saw somebody say that Friday is who y'all thought Giveon was, and I was like, damn, that's fucked up.
I thought Vori was what Friday was.
That's really like that's really
Shout out Vori. Oh no, did he beat up his girlfriend? Never
Yeah,
mind.
what you mean? Shout out Vori. That nigga canceled Friday.
No, we're
Friday's
not shouting out Forey.
Nigga, Friday's his replacement now, bro. Shout out to Friday, bro.
Shout out to Friday. But I was having a conversation with my guys the other day about like who's like the king of R&B other than like Chris Brown, and it got kind of heated.
R. Kelly.
Nah, we weren't talking about those acts. We were more so talking about like the
Newer.
modern R&B, not
Oh, the
like
newer.
yeah. So I said it's either between Bryson or Tory Lanez, and they were like, "What the fuck?"
Tory
like-
Lanez.
Tory Lanez do got one of the best R&B songs of like the last 20 years.
It was like it's between Bryson and me or Tory Lanez, and my boys they were just like, they're like, "No, what the fuck you talking about?" Like one
What
of my
Tory Lanez
homies,
song is that?
Say it.
I don't think Tory Lanez is a reach.
That's the last 20 years. Say it.
I said it's the
Say it.
best song. I said one of the best songs. That's a great song.
There must be a lot of songs like that. Then shit. There must be a lot of songs.
Name me 10 better R&B songs than in the past
Yeah.
20 years. Oh, not 20 might be a reach. That's like early.
Yeah,
2000s. That might be a reach. Early 2000. But still, I put it in because I like this song. Last 10 years.
Frank Ocean Pyramids was what?
Better than Say It? No.
Frank Ocean Pyramids?
Better than Say It? No.
Nigga, fucking.
You're
what's that?
comparing two different type of R&B.
I was gonna
I
say
mean,
even
that's
like
what I'm
even
saying.
shit
It's all
like
R&B,
Chicks
right?
Next 5 was
like
full of
Say
bangers.
It is like
And it's Tory
You had
Lanez.
to
Is that
do
really
more
R&B?
than just say it.
Pyramids is better
Listen.
written.
Yeah.
Pyramids
And
is
like,
better
is
written.
Tory like really R&B for real?
Tory's definitely R&B. Tory has an R&B project. Two of
No,
them.
that sorry. What was that album he dropped before he
Sorry
went to
for
jail?
what?
That album is perfect. That is. I'm still playing that.
I think the Playboy album is better than that.
Playboy is good too.
Like that, but that's the R&B I'm referring to. And my homie was like, "Nah, Brent Fayez is probably like the king of R&B right now." And I'm like,
I don't know. Chicks Tape 5 was fire as fuck. That was my favorite.
that was fire as fuck too. Like Tory really.
Tory doesn't make up that. He hasn't made.
Tory's a fucking dumbass. He could have been great, man. That
No,
nigga
you
been
know
great.
what's so crazy? I really think about it. Tory and Jonathan Majors damn near went through the same shit, just different fields. Like, if you think about the 2020 run that Tory was on, Chicks Tape that just came out 2019, Quarantine Radio was popping crazy. He was killing every feature he was on, and then he did the What's Poppin' shit. And had that incident not happened, Like
Nah,
that
his
was the
trajectory
year,
was definitely going.
No, that was literally at the height of his career.
that
like-
was the year he was really like 2020. He was definitely finna go up. He was fully independent too. He
Yeah.
was finna go up. He was finna go nutty, just like Jonathan Majors. Like Jonathan.
But to be fair, like I used to shit on him obviously because the whole makes sense. But when you actually listen to those albums he dropped like after this shit happened,
they were
those
still
are still
fire.
like really
They were
good.
still fire.
Those are still really good projects.
The
That nigga was
niggas
making
never
really good
made-
music.
The Tories never made a bad project. It's just had the incident not happen. Those
He'd got the
projects-
promotion. He'd got the perception. He'd have
They
been
hit-
Is there a date? When is he supposed to get out of jail?
well, like 10 years, right?
Oh my god.
He
They
only
gotta
gonna,
appeal it,
he's
though.
only gonna really do like
He probably
five-
like three. He probably like 3 or 4 years. And
He's
then
gonna
be
do
out.
like
do
three,
like 3 or
4,
4,
5
yeah.
at the most. He trying to get out on like bail appeal.
He in California, you know, them niggas got lax. You know, they be like lax criminal reform and shit like that. They probably let him
He
out.
trying to
3 or 4
like
years.
get out on like some bail appeal shit, but
He'll
They
be out
not-
by the end of the decade, head ass.
they not giving him that appeal.
By the end
Shit,
of the
Tory, that shit he dropped.
You're
Alone
not
At-
lying though. You probably will.
Tory
By the
even
end of
dropped
the
that
decade.
fucking Alone at Prom shit, and that was fire.
Yeah, because I
They-
thought when he went to jail, I thought we was arguing. He was like, who's gonna have a better career, him or Meg Thee Stallion? If he gets out in 3 years, if it's 10, it's like niggas, who gives a fuck at that point? But if it's 3, if he get out in 2027, 2028, I think he could, because Meg shit's kind of cooked right
How
now.
much time how much time was 6ix9ine originally supposed to do it? You guys know?
I think all of them was getting like 15, right?
Yeah, like 15.
And he did like what 2? Like not even.
He like
Six didn't even
a
do
year and a
two.
half.
did
He like a year and a
like
half.
But that was
One
because
and
of
a half.
COVID. That was because
And he got out early because of COVID.
COVID, yeah.
You got the COVID thing. Like
Like
man,
originally it was like if he went to trial, it was like 40.
How
right?
much was
Then-
Shmurda, Bobby Shmurda? How much was he originally supposed to do?
I think he had like 8, right?
he was supposed to do a bid, but then he played down and got 7.
Yeah, for Roddy.
Yeah.
He played, but no snitching or nothing. He just played down and got 7. I remember the day that nigga went to jail. I was in like 6th grade. I was like, damn.
Yeah, nah.
And that was
Bob.
on his height of his career, too.
That was out his gear. Well, he only had like 2 hits.
No,
That nigga had
like
2 hits.
computers, hot nigga.
Then what's his name?
Yeah,
Pooh Shiesty.
yeah,
got
Bobby
locked up behind
Bitch.
the
He had a
hill.
few.
Pooh
Bro,
Shiesty-
I forgot all about Pooh Shiesty.
I think
He's
Pooh
in jail.
Shiesty's supposed to get out.
I know I forgot all about him.
I think Pooh Shiesty's supposed to get out around the same time Tory.
But that was also at the height of his career. Too.
like 3-4 years type
When
shit.
did Pooh Shiesty get locked up? 2020.
Pooh Shiesty got locked up last year, or maybe
It was like
No.
2021. It was like
2021.
2021.
Yeah.
he
like
been locked
pandemic.
up 3 fucking years.
Yeah,
It's
no,
been a
he's
while,
minute.
yeah.
It's been a
It's been a
minute, bro.
I'll be going, boy. But Meg, her shit, Meg is just gonna become a fucking media influencer. That music shit is low key like cook.
Cobra, you didn't like
I
Cobra?
think Cardi B will too, honestly.
I mean, but Cardi, at least it's excusable for her.
I think it's less excusable for her, honestly.
Nah, it really is. You've won a Grammy. You've proven your state.
So why are you
I
not
mean,
dropping?
Meg won a Grammy and all that shit too.
Nah, but Cardi won a Grammy off an album. You want rap album of the year Grammy.
She shouldn't have won though, but like, come on.
I mean, no, you
It
shouldn't
was,
have.
it, was
but
still,
I mean,
it was still a great album. I'm
but
not
you
mad
still
at that.
got Meg shouldn't have won the Grammy she got.
Meg, there's no reason why Meg should have won that Grammy. Absolutely.
Meg,
no reason.
no, she won the Grammy because of
We know why.
Beyonce.
We
Beyonce
know.
right there. That's why.
That and we know why.
So like, stop all that shit. Like,
That's what I'm saying. Cardi B has no excuse.
I think
If
Cardi,
anything-
but you see Cardi whenever she hops on a feature, the shit goes crazy. So it's like, I'm not putting no pressure on her to drop an album. If she don't drop an
Nigga,
album,
is Cardi B like 21 Savage? Oh my god, 21 killed
No.
this feature.
No,
Oh my
she's-
god, this feature,
no,
this
she's
feature.
not, and it's-
Drop an album, nigga.
no, it's not. It's because she a female though. She stuck her claim.
That shit don't matter,
She-
bro.
Like Meg, to me, Meg, you got all these fans, you got all these supporters, and you have all these awards that, if we're being honest, didn't come from your catalog. They came from empathy.
Yeah.
Because there's no
I ain't
reason.
gonna lie, I can say Cardi B shit came from like Nicki Minaj said, the industry trying to replace her. It's all like fabricated, you know.
Nah,
that's
nah,
what Nicki
nah,
said. That's what
nah,
Nicki said. I'm saying what
Invasion of
Nicki
Privacy.
said.
Nah,
That's what
Invasion of
Nicki
Privacy
said.
was hard. It shouldn't have won album of the year, but it was hard.
I think
It might not have been hard. It might be, it's the industry. And every industry nigga hyping her up. And now look, she ain't got niggas hyping her up. She can't do nothing no more. She ain't got it now. It's like, what the fuck you doing?
Got it. She just hopped on the Put It On The Floor remix.
Nigga, drop an album. Stop with the features and drop an album.
You talking about a feature?
Not dropping an album.
You're not 21 Savage, nigga. Drop an
I feel
album,
like if
bro.
there's someone as successful as Cardi,
I think she was supposed to drop an album during the pandemic, but she couldn't. I honestly think she was going to drop it, but she couldn't. She should have dropped in 2020.
I think Meg has more pressure to drop a project that's good. Like she's going on tour.
No, she does not have more pressure.
No, the fuck she doesn't.
Well,
she doesn't.
But we
Compared
know
to
why.
Cardi B?
But we know why that is.
Because she's Kendrick Lamar. She don't want to fucking drop. That's why she needs to drop.
I'm talking about Meg. We know why Meg don't have no pressure to drop.
I don't think she's ever had pressure to drop an album ever.
Before that,
she's not an album rapper like that. She's like a single.
Well, we don't know if she's an album rapper. She because from her words, News was the only album she tried to curate. The other shit was just to get her out the deal.
I don't know. I think she's in like a similar category like Lil Nas X. Like, I don't think people really give a fuck about the albums. People just care about the moment, the single moments. Like,
but does she even have
music
singles?
videos? I mean, she did the Cobra shit recently.
No, she's more of a single artist.
Yeah.
But was Cobra hard?
I mean, I'm just telling you what she's doing.
I know. I'm just asking. It's like, was Cobra hard? Like, she got a lot of
like the Megan Thee Stallion fans enjoyed it.
She got a lot of come and go shit.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. She's not an album. Like, don't expect the album out of her. Like, it's like.
But I should expect it from Cardi. She's had 6 years of fucking features. Oh my god, the Put It On The Floor feature up. Oh my god, WAP. Oh my god, Bongos. Oh my god, drop a fucking album.
I think Cardi, if she don't.
Not even just for me. Your label. It's time, sweetheart. It's time. Hello, you're not 21. You can't just do features. Dropping that. They put so much money into that bitch. She has to drop this year.
But her singles,
she has to drop this year.
But don't her singles perform better than someone like a 21 Savage?
I don't think Bongos did pretty good, Lando.
Bongos did, but WAP did. WAP did.
And when did that come out? 4 years ago?
WAP did.
After they put so much money into her.
Yeah, WAP was really video? 4 years ago? That's crazy.
Yes, it was.
Put It On The Floor did.
I'm talking about singles by herself, Lando, not features.
Oh, nigga, I don't know no singles by herself.
And that's a problem.
But I'm saying the features are extremely successful.
Oh, extremely successful? Extremely successful.
Put It On The Floor remix. Where did it
First off, Put It On The Floor was already a great song, and I think it did pretty well before the remix even came out.
It did, but the remix was a whole trend. It had Angela Reese in the video.
Yeah, the remix, it helped it. Yes, it did. I'm not saying it didn't, but the song in itself was popping before Cardi B hopped on it.
Let me see.
And if that's the only song we're referencing in this,
aren't most remixes already popping before someone hops on them?
Was What's Poppin' the original more popping than the remix?
Yes, it was the #1 song on TikTok. It was going everywhere. It was already a crazy ass song. Wow. It was already a hit.
#1 on the TikTok charts, huh? Okay.
Back in 2020, when TikTok had just started, it was a very big deal back then.
That
was his blow up hit. So yeah, it was already going crazy.
Yeah, Put It On The Floor might have been big like on social media, but that shouldn't even.
We're talking about remixes.
That shouldn't even hit Billboard until Cardi B hopped on it.
We're fucking talking about features and remixes. The point is, Cardi has no songs by herself. Even the shit they dropped with Lil Durk and Kanye flopped. What are we saying? You don't even remember that song. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
That wasn't a good song.
Yeah, but you don't even remember that song, nigga.
That song wasn't bad. It was a hot shit. That ain't bad. It wasn't horrible.
It didn't do good though.
What do you consider doing good?
Talking about what is her song? Didn't
13?
It's not good.
Doesn't Cardi also have a feature with Glorilla? I forgot.
Tomorrow, great.
Tomorrow too.
Great song.
Notice how we're mentioning only features and none of her actual.
Nigga, like, but the features, they're not just some throwaway.
Okay, Lando. So if Cardi B drops an album and it vastly is underwhelming as fuck, mid as fuck, doesn't do good on the charts, what would you say?
Mhm.
Oh my god, her feature run though.
What would I say? I would say that I would say Cardi B had a mid project. That wouldn't change my viewpoint of her though. Because that first album was an incredible body of work. It won her a Grammy. And she followed that up with, it'd be different if we were having like the I'm forgetting. I know who I want to say right now. God damn it. It'd be different if we were talking about an artist that why can't I remember what I'm talking about?
We're making excuses for Cardi because she got a fat ass. If that's it, just say it. If that's what it is.
Cardi not even who I got a crush on. LMA is my bad. I don't have no crush on Cardi. I'm just saying.
She needed to drop an album too.
Yeah.
She just dropped one last year.
She did?
She dropped fucking what's that shit called? She dropped.
Oh, her label is not doing her any justice then.
That's what I'm saying. I had no idea.
She dropped Hard on My. Hard on My Sleeve.
It was 2022.
That was 2022. I was wrong.
Yeah, so that was her last album.
2 years ago. Damn.
Because I liked Hard on My
Okay,
Sleeve.
there we go. Cardi is like it's not like a Bryson where like, oh my god, you had this incredible body of work, and then those last following 5 years you really didn't do a lot of shit. Like
but he still dropped albums.
But what did they do?
It wasn't terrible.
Well,
and he's been consistent, even though he
wasn't consistent. He took 2 years to drop True to Self, and after that, he didn't drop nothing else for 3 more years.
He did features here and there.
And they didn't do nothing.
This one with Rihanna and DJ Khaled didn't do nothing.
That came out 2017. That came out True to Self.
I'm just joking.
That came out True to Self. His features after that, he did the Could Have Been remix with her.
It don't matter. He got some shit that's hot right now.
He has way more shit that was.
I'm gonna take a bougie ass to Rodeo, get her whatever she wants.
Between his 3-year hiatus,
nigga, didn't he drop in 2020? What are you saying?
That was 3 years between True to Self and
for Cardi B. How long has it been?
It's been 6. But what Bryson dropped was mid, and it made people change how they.
Cardi B didn't drop anything for it to be mid or good. So
Cardi B dropped 4 multi-platinum songs since her last album. What are you talking about?
Oh my god, that means she's so. Oh my god, she's so.
She dropped Money, which is 4 times platinum. She dropped the Please Me record with Bruno. The Press record was platinum. WAP with 8 times platinum. Up was 2 times platinum. She been.
That's cool. That is great. Shout out to
y'all niggas really excited for a Cardi B album. Like niggas really want that. Like really.
I don't
know. I'm just saying it's time. It's time. I'm sorry.
Is it though? Like
Woody just wants her to drop so he could just trash her and be like, oh, she's ass.
She's trash.
That's literally it.
I am gonna trash it though if it's trash. Don't get me fucked up.
That's what I'm saying. You're just waiting for an album.
DK.
Of course I am. Nigga, don't give a fuck, bro.
DK, Wardo's waiting for her to drop. So
I'm only like this with artists that I actually like. If I don't like it, I don't care.
Wardo is doing this so that way he can push his lotto narrative.
I think so too. Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
What lotto narrative?
It wasn't 777. It wasn't that. All right, bro. We got you.
I mean, there is so many albums better than that. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, for the most part, I agree with you, Wardy. I'm not gonna lie. I think people blow up Cardi too much. I don't think she's just all
drop. And if she drops and it's mid, it's only gonna reaffirm what I already think.
Do I think it's gonna be? I think if Cardi actually does put out an album with the right promotion and the right writers, it's not gonna be mid. Is it gonna be invasion of privacy? No.
Is she doing 100K first week?
That's like, huh?
Is she doing 100K first week? Nicki's
she
probably
might. Off the hype, she probably will.
Off the hype, 100K.
She doing 100K for sure.
If she has 2 big singles before the album comes out, and maybe
what singles are those?
But like, I'm be honest, for her, like not dropping an album is a pretty safe career move.
Okay. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, she'd be like Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, facts.
Lauryn Hill's crazy. Oh man. So her features have been what? Put It on the Floor, Wild Side with Normani, mid. Normani carried.
No, Wild Side was hard. Don't call that song mid, bro.
Because of Normani, not because of Cardi, though.
Okay, it was a good song regardless, bro. Like, what are you talking
It was
about?
mid. It was mid. It was
Like,
mid.
who was I finna say? Like, I don't think Cardi's next album is going to be Invasion of Privacy, and this is one of the problems you get when you wait too long between projects.
I'm not saying it has to be that, though. It just has to be.
Well,
Decent.
I feel like if it's not that, people are gonna say, "Nah, this shit is mid." And the reason why I'm saying that is because we've seen it time and time again with artists that take such a long time between drops. Like Bryson took a long time between drops. They said True to Self was mid, and that's just because he took so long that all the people had was trap soul. So the more and more they listen to it, the more and more like, yeah, he got to come out with this shit next. And when you don't get that,
That's what they did to Roddy Ricch, man.
they call it. Nah, his shit was actually mid. His shit was actually mid. His
Roddy
shit was
Ricch's last project was decent, though, but his
Is it?
comeback.
They did it with Baby because My Turn was just so successful. He didn't even take a long time between it, really, but that shit was so hard
He
that
kind
there
of
was
did.
no way he was gonna come with anything close to it. So
Maybe waited a little bit too long. I ain't gonna lie.
shit
It
was
was
mid.
like a year and a half.
But it don't even feel like he waited that long because Baby's feature and he did the album with Dirk and shit. Like Baby was active as fuck.
Yeah, he did it. Yeah, he did it album with Dirk. Yeah,
He took 2 years. He didn't take the year and a half. It was 2 years.
but he dropped My Turn, and then he dropped the album with Dirk, and then he dropped that album.
And he dropped that album. Or if you look at even Kendrick took 5 years between Damn and Miss Mraz and Big Step.
Yeah, I think it was the beginning of 2020 from like
and that got
the
and
mid
that
of 2022. Like
and
the
that
end
got
of
mixed reviews because people heard Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers and they were just like, what the fuck is this? And some people thought it was good.
That was good.
Even though Kendrick followed the same formula he's always followed, he gives you a different type of project each time. It's just this one was so far between. Niggas was like, nah, some niggas was like, nah. So that's gonna happen with Cardi regardless. Cardi can have hits and hits and hits, but the nostalgia of Invasion of Privacy, they're gonna be like, nope, this shit mid. This shit
But
mid.
I don't think that happens all the time though, because I guarantee you J. Cole's next album is gonna be fire.
But he's been active.
Is he confirmed
with
dropping this
Cole-
year?
And with
Cardi
Cole,
B's been active.
and with Cole, not like J. Cole active. J. Cole has gone on another year.
Oh, Cardi B put it on the floor. Oh my god! Like,
He's gonna-
yeah, she's been active. She's been active.
He's going a whole year feature run, like
Hot
active.
shit.
And
Bongos.
with Cole, you don't really measure Cole the same because what's the longest Cole's waited between albums? Like
2 years.
What?
I
Like
don't think
maybe
it's been more than 3
3.
years.
Like maybe
What?
3 because he went from KOD to off season. That was 3 years.
No, he
Oh, yeah,
took
that-
3 in between Born Center and For Your Eyes.
Oh, look what happened there.
Oh, he dropped 2014 after Born Center.
Yeah, 2014 was 2014.
Okay,
Okay, that was
never
great.
mind.
That was a
So-
good pick.
The only Cole, like, so I guess he's taking 3 years in between his last 2 projects. He's taking 3 years in between. But with Cole, I mean, somebody else. Look at Travis. Travis took 5 years, and niggas heard Utopians like, no, this shit's mid.
Yeah,
But if you go back and
yeah,
listen to Utopia, it's just not even that bad.
This is
Which
just
is
how
really similar.
this is just how hip hop fans
He's
are when
trashing
you
on
take
Utopia
a
for a
long.
That's because Travis had 3 straight great albums back to back.
Utopia is a great album.
That's
It's
what I'm
not what those 3 are, but it's not a mid or horrible album by any means.
No, it's mid.
No,
No, you're tripping.
Yeah, if we're comparing it to Astroworld, but you also got to think Astroworld is like.
I'm not saying mid is terrible. It's just below what you.
Travis has always, he's like K Dot in a different way. He's always done a different type of album 3 times. And this one is good. It's just Astroworld was like his pinnacle.
Just because it's different don't mean it's good. I hope you know that.
No, nigga, I don't have one chromosome. I know.
Okay.
Because I don't think Yeet is good and he's different. So
He's very different. Thanks. He's very different.
very
I
ass.
think Astroworld was
Amazing.
his Dark Twisted Fantasy though. Like this is his
Look at
perfect
the
album.
elderly statesman.
It is. It is. Astroworld, like he wasn't gonna get higher than that. Like if you really compare Utopia to Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight,
Birds
is
is
it
better.
really
Don't
is
do
it that far? Well, yes, Birds is better. I wasn't debating that. Is
Way
it that
better.
far off from Birds though? Is it
Yes.
that far off?
Yes. Yes.
No, it's not. It's not
Yes.
that far off.
We can go song for song, Lando. We're not comparing.
Well, I
Birds.
think
You comparing Astroworld and Birds in the Trap?
no, I'm comparing Utopia to Birds. in
He's
the Trap.
comparing Birds to Utopia.
I mean,
Stop it. Stop it.
they're in the same. I'd put them in the same tier. Look,
Thank
I'm
you.
not
They're
even-
not
I'm
that
not even
far off
listening
from
to
each
that.
I would.
That
put them
shit
in the
went
same
out,
tier.
came in 1 year and went out. No.
No, it didn't.
We're not comparing Birds
Telekinesis-
to Utopia. We're not doing that.
Telekinesis is still
Birds.
played. My Eyes is still played. Meltdown is still played.
Goosebumps, first take, pick up the phone, outside, through the late night that ends way back. Nigga, are you serious?
A lot of them that you're
Serious,
naming.
nigga.
A lot of them that you're
You're comparing
naming.
that to a Kanye West album, really?
A lot of the ones you're
Exactly, yeah.
naming are like personal favorites.
Now you
Come
say
on.
that like it's a bad thing, like compared to a Kanye
Come
West
on,
album.
man. And it's a
Like-
shorter
like-
album, more
like-
concise. Come on, man. What are we talking about?
It's a shorter album, more concise, but that out of the three, that's still his weakest.
And
And,
then-
compared to this one, they're in the same tier. Like his elite tier is Rodeo, Days Before Rodeo, Astroworld. That second tier is Utopia and Bird. And they're not that far from each other because on Utopia you still have Fiend, you still have Tobia
I was
Twins,
saying like
Oh,
Fiend.
brother.
you have Telekinesis, you have My Eyes, you have I Know,
Even Thank God was.
you have Meltdown, you have Thank God, and
Niggas are reaching. My God.
I'm not reaching with all the records I said. If I said Del Resto, I'd be reaching. But I all the songs I said are good.
Nigga
fucking
just
songs.
skated
I mean, even
past,
though
like,
Resto is tough.
songs that I
personally.
mentioned.
Like I didn't skim past the ones you mentioned, but Outside's not
You
that
did.
crazy of a
You
record.
did.
Outside's not that crazy.
Yeah, that's not.
Outside's not this classic ass Travis song that you cut on. And you're like, yeah, this is-
Okay, all right.
it's not. It's a personal favorite to you.
It's the nostalgia. I think it's really the nostalgia.
Like
Isn't
you
that
can
what
ask-
classic means? Nostalgia? Isn't that part of?
I mean,
what
this
classic-
music hasn't had enough
classic
time to
means
become
a
nostalgic.
classic also has to be good with the nostalgia.
Outside is good. What do you-
But that's like,
what do you
wait
say?
till this album gets
You're not a
nostalgic,
Travis fan.
then-
Just stop.
Then
Just
we're
stop.
just
But
gonna be
it's
telling a
not.
whole different story.
Oh my gosh,
Just
this guy.
stop. Jesus
This
Christ.
guy. Nigga, even
Preferring
Travis
Birds
fans not
to
put
Utopia.
Outside in their top ranking of Travis songs.
They probably put Fiend over that shit.
Exactly.
Like for real.
Most Travis fans are going to put Fiend, and I would dare say a lot of Travis fans are definitely putting Telekinesis over Outside. Arguably
Well-
for the production, but still.
It is
Like
what it
Sweet
is.
Sweet's better than Outside. What are we doing? What?
Isn't Sweet on Birds?
It is, but I'm saying you picked Outside when you were going.
Nigga, the
through-
whole album is better. You're stuck on one song. I'm saying the whole album is shitting on Utopia.
It's not
hell?
shitting. That's where
Yes,
you're
it
stretching.
is.
Not
What?
shitting.
That
They're
shit did not age well at all.
Nigga, it's been 8 months. What
Randall,
the
every time you come on here,
It's been
every
8 months.
time you come on here, you root for the underdog album. You root for the young ass, youthful fucking album.
Oh my!
It's not fucking better
But
than
yet,
Virgin
I don't
Trash.
like Yeet. So
It's
how
not.
does that make sense?
You don't
I
like. You don't have to like Yeet. That's fine. You don't have to
Like-
like him. You
So
don't
how
have to
do I
like him.
root for the young
DK likes
thing?
him. DK likes him
But you said I root for the young thing.
most
How?
of the time. Yeah, you do.
Oh.
Yes, you do.
There's
You
not
said
many.
you said CLB was a top 5 Drake album.
It is.
It might be.
Just
It
say-
might be.
Oh my gosh! See what I'm saying? CLB like that.
D
take
friend,
was
what's
not-
your top 5?
I gotta look at it, but it could be. I ain't gonna lie. let
In
me
top
see.
5 Drake albums?
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
My top 5.
Wait, hold on, let
my
me pull up
top
this
5
I must
is,
be in the
is
fucking
Take
Matrix.
Care,
So take care. That was the same.
Views,
Views.
It can't be
And-
top 5. That's crazy.
Yeah, it could be top 5.
and then I would go More Life, and I'll go CLB.
This nigga said more lot. Bro.
Oh yeah, tripping. I say I'll not no order, but I can see a world where
Are you
like,
counting Drake collab albums?
No, I don't count.
No.
those.
I could see a word where I say take care, views, they're the same. Thank Me Later and Certified Lover Boy. I can do
Are we
that.
counting shit like Care Package and Dark Lane Demo? And
I don't
shit?
count
No.
Care Package because those are songs that
Bro,
were
y'all
already-
taking away all the good albums, bro. That's crazy.
But
I can't-
that's an album full of like throwaways.
I can't
Throwaways,
put
like,
Care
these-
Package in there because that's a compilation album.
Yeah.
It's not like an album he sat there and crafted.
That shit was better than the CLB. I'm like,
well, of course, nigga, it's a compilation album.
That's like the best Drake songs of all time on that.
Like compilation albums are usually better because you're picking the best. You're not crafting.
Yeah, it can be top 5 because I wouldn't put it over. I like it better than I like it if you're reading this, so I can put
Maybe
that over
later.
there.
Like nigga,
Maybe later. I'll take it over Scorpion.
Like nigga, if you look at this,
you think it's CLB over Scorpion?
I think CLB over Scorpion.
I think they had like the same amount of tracks too, though, huh?
No,
That's why I like music opinions. It's always gonna be different, bro.
Like,
No matter what, bro.
like this nigga had Champagne Poetry, Poppy's Home, Girls on Girls, Love All, Fair Trade, Way Too Sexy, TSU, Pipe Down.
Before I get to Way Too Sexy, which is like obviously that's a hard like first beginning of the album. Like no, it's back to back.
The only miss he had in that first 5 or 6 was maybe In the Bible.
In the Bible hard with Giveon and
I like In the Bible, but I know that's not like a crazy song. But yeah, Pipe Down.
Well, I could have sworn niggas were shitting on CLB too.
That's
They
what I
were-
like.
Well, they always do that when a Drake album comes out. They shit on it.
Just give like 2 years, niggas are gonna be saying For All the Dogs is the greatest Drake album of all time.
No. I can't. The only reason I don't say I could probably say that is because I don't even really listen to it anymore. Like CLB, at least I'll still listen to it.
Like 7
besides
a.m.
Virginia Beach and like maybe like some other records. Like I'm not
Get
really
Along Better.
Nah, because I could have sworn niggas hated CLB. That's
They
crazy.
did. They did.
Like was there not more hate for CLB than there was for All the Dogs?
There was but that's because Don Dead came out, so they were comparing those two albums. That's why I wasn't there.
And then niggas were shitting on the album cover and all that shit. Like, bro.
They were.
No, the album cover definitely was gay, but
The album cover was very trash. But he did that on some troll shit. He did that on some troll shit.
yeah,
Niggas was
CLB could be top. It just depends on do you want to put Scorpion in there? Do you not? Do you?
niggas was
This
shit
nigga,
on.
now this nigga said More Life. I don't know why he said that, but
I like More Life. That's
Nah, I
Just
like
like
More
his
Life
age.
too. More Life
That's
is
just-
top 3
that's
for
just
me.
personal.
No, More Life is top 3. It's okay, bro.
top
Niggas-
3.
Yeah,
Okay.
More Life is top 3.
Y'all niggas are
Niggas,
Right.
niggas was shitting on Honestly Nevermind too when it first came out.
Cut the cameras.
You just said anything is top 5.
This nigga said top 3.
Like, just give For All the Dogs some time. Just give us some time. Give us some time. I'm not
I
saying
agree.
it's gonna be this top 5 Drake album, but the way niggas was shitting on it, they're already coming back around with it. Like, I hear Members Only more now. I hear What Will Pluto Do more now. I hear obviously Rich Baby Daddy. And I hear Polar Opposites a lot now. I see it a lot now. So, and then if you count the deluxe, well, Evil Ways and Shoot
Broke my
Figs,
heart.
and You Broke My Heart, like, just let it marinate. Just let it marinate. That's all you gotta do.
Yo, DK, Lando makes it so hard to be a Drake fan.
Hey, I agree with a lot of his takes. His Drake takes, I think he has the best Drake takes.
Someone gets it.
Personally.
It's almost like this is my goal. Like, I would have them.
Badass.
Like,
I mean, I do have a Kanye phone case. Maybe I am hating. Is what it is.
like, I think now I will.
Guess who's on the jail tonight?
I'll give Drake the critique that maybe his music should mature a little bit, but at the same time.
Oh, you think? You think
But
so?
no, but at the same time,
He is a corny ass nigga that paints his nails.
at the same time, Drake has always stuck with the youth. And I think if the formula's been working, don't break something don't fix something that's not broken.
And hip hop is also a young man's like.
And then they also like, we have this critique for Drake, but the nigga who he is, the damn near the same. Kanye never fucking matured. Why do Kanye get a pass? He was on Life of Pablo, 40 years old, talking about bleached assholes.
That's Kanye though.
You see what the fuck I'm saying? See what I'm saying? It's Kanye. Wayne hasn't matured either. Wayne still talk about eating pussy and sipping syrup, and so where is this? Like, why do we hold Drake to this? You need to mature.
I mean, I don't think it's
Just
not they're
do gay
holding him.
shit.
I think they think Drake fans think he's going backward. It's not even that they think that he's like not maturing.
He is going with the times, which means he's just staying here. He's staying relevant. That's what he's doing. And
Yeah,
that's,
but to Drake fans, they think he's going backwards. Though.
I'm trying to figure out what you Drake fans want to hear about now. You want to hear about him going between France and Canada on custody visits with Adonis? Is this what the fuck y'all want to hear about? Y'all want to hear about my nigga investing in Dave's Hot Chicken and fucking the gambling
Drake can
shit?
do no wrong, bro.
Like, what do y'all want to hear him rap about? I thought we
No,
loved
shout out to
Drake.
Drake because we have a Dave's Hot Chicken in Seattle now. So shout out to Drake.
I thought we loved Drake because he talked about
Is that
relationship
Drake's
issues.
restaurant? Dave's Hot Chicken? Is that Drake shit?
I think
I know he's like an investor.
he's an investor. I don't think he
Oh,
curated
that
it.
looks good.
Like, don't we love Drake for giving us the heartbreak anthems and the fly shit that you can play in the whip? Like,
At 27 years old, that's not really what I'm looking for, but they're crazy.
What are you
y'all
looking
want
for?
Drake to make 444 out here?
Riding in that Tonka.
I'm not listening.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Listen,
I wouldn't
you,
mind
okay,
it.
I'm not-
what are you looking for, Warden?
I wouldn't mind it, honestly. I wouldn't mind them doing it.
You want a Drake 444 album?
I think once he gets settled down and actually maybe not now, maybe a couple years from now, but I do kind of want that album from him. When he
Another
gets a
thing,
little better.
Drake can't make a 444 album because
Says who?
Drake's hip hop background was not the same as Hove's hip hop background. It's not gonna hit.
Nigga, he can definitely make a 444.
It's not gonna. When Hove sits down and gives you financial literacy in his music, it is.
And
heard
Drake
with-
can't, as a Jewish man, he
I
can't.
didn't say.
Oh, hold on now. Hold
I
on.
didn't
Don't cancel me.
Jewish.
Don't
Hey,
cancel me.
I didn't say.
What is
I
that?
didn't say. I didn't say he can't. I just
Yeah,
said
like
the
him.
reception of it is going to be a lot different. With Hove, when you hear it, you're like, yeah, this was a drug dealing nigga out of Marcy. So niggas really
So
listen
what, it's
to
cooler
him.
when Jay-Z does
They
it?
receive it well. If Drake, the nigga that already gets roasted still for being on Degrassi, having
So Drake
ghostwriters, having T.I.'s friend piss on him, starts giving you financial literacy, they're gonna be like, this nigga ain't come from no struggle. The fuck, he was born with financial literacy. It don't hit the same. When Drake's not finna sit up here and talk about divorce issues or like conflicting battles with his wife like Hove did on 444 because he's never been married.
I was gonna say, is Drake the most clowned on rapper? He might be.
He's the most clowned on all-time great for sure. For sure. Niggas didn't even clown on Kanye like this long or this bad. Kanye might be the one rapper who his flaws get just wiped over so much by his stance.
No, I'm
Like,
not. Gonna lie.
Like so much. Like that's why he can come out and say, I created the Weeknd's genre of music. No, the fuck you didn't. The shit you're talking about with 808, you didn't even curate by yourself.
I know some Kanye fans that would agree with that.
Like you didn't even curate 808s by yourself. So why are you taking so much credit?
He's always been that way, though. When have you known a timid Kanye?
To not,
That's why I'm like, why are niggas so surprised that Kanye says this shit?
I'm not surprised that he says it. I'm surprised at the standship. I'm surprised that the fans like actually like listen to this shit and believe it. Y'all really believe the nigga had that big of an influence on The Weeknd?
I don't think all of his fans think that.
Like Drake, yes, had an influence on. We're not even going to debate that. The Weeknd, my nigga. Where's Kanye's influence on The Weeknd? I'd love to find out.
Didn't Kanye produce and write and tell your friends about it?
That doesn't mean you influence because Wicked Games was out
He
before that.
produced and wrote for Weeknd. One of his
That doesn't
biggest
mean
records.
that you have this crazy influence on my whole catalog. That's not what that means.
Well, I don't think that for Drake either, but I'm saying it's still a really big
But
song.
no, but that's different because Drake's catalog is a mirror of Kanye West. It's a complete mirror.
Not lately. Fuck no.
Not lately, but coming up, Drake was rapping about being
Yeah, so at any point in their career, yes. So at any point in the Weeknd's career, yes. You could say the same for Kanye.
how? Because he wrote and produced one song.
That's probably other songs too as well. It's not just that song.
Okay, did he write and co-produce?
That would be the one artist. That would be the one artist I wouldn't agree 100%. Obviously,
I don't agree with the Drake shit. He's right about.
And
I'm
there's
trying to
other
figure
artists
out-
that he mentioned that are more valid. Like
I'm trying to figure out who else he said. Travis. Well,
That's
Travis
100% Travis.
came out and said that.
Nigga
Travis
made a
said-
Kanye album. You know, that's obvious.
Travis just came out. I mean, did he necessarily make the Kanye album? Because
Yes, he did, nigga.
he
Kanye.
produced Yeezus. So I mean, was that really?
Did he produce all of Yeezus? So was that really
He produced like 50%. For sure, like 50%. I don't think he wrote anything on there, but he produced like 50%.
I don't know Travis to be a writer, so I don't think so.
Nah,
Pretty sure that was still Consequence.
like I don't know. Drake gets trashed on for a lot of shit. Some of it deservingly. I mean, Drake is a corny ass nigga that loves attention. Like
DK, what songs that dropped this week did you fuck with?
I don't think I listened to anything that dropped this week yet.
damn,
I
DK.
gotta listen to
Nah,
Flo Milli.
I've been listening to a lot of old music. So I've been listening to a lot of like 80s shit.
I listened to Real Woman by Party. Fire.
Flo Milli shit I heard was fire. I gotta listen to her shit. Real Woman was fire. I heard that. They did Speaker Knockers dirty as fuck. I ain't gonna lie.
That was ridiculous, but that was obviously a money grab.
12 years later.
It's a money grab. It's a money grab. They're going off the nostalgia.
What page is that? Is that the rap Daily Rap Facts?
Daily Rap Facts, yeah.
Yo, you know who needs to drop another album?
Who?
Big Sean needs to drop another album.
Honestly, if Big Sean retired right now, I wouldn't cry.
Nah, I want another Big Sean album, me personally. Nigga, a dad now.
I think Big Sean needs the right producers. I think that's his problem at this point.
I mean, Hit Boy has worked out pretty well for him.
Hit Boy can't save everyone's career.
I don't think Big Sean's career needs saving. Meek Mill's career needs saving.
Yeah, but when I say that, I'm a hater. So
Who called you a hater for saying Meek Mill's
and I'm an
career?
academic stand for saying that, D-Fran. Yeah, D-Fran.
That's if you're looking at Meek's Mill career needing saving from the
I thought Expensive Pain was mid. I think the only good song on that entire project was
Oh,
Expensive
shit.
Pain.
Well, I think everything that Meek has put out post championships has been underwhelming.
Yeah.
What did you think of the Jay Critch album, Mordu?
I listened to some of it. It was cool. A lot of the songs kind of sounded like freestyles. That's why I was like, don't really sound like an album for real.
Y'all listen to
was-
Schoolboy Q shit?
No.
That
I
shit
have been
was
listening to old school boy.
If I
Like,
look up mid in the dictionary, it was the Schoolboy Q album. I'm sorry.
I like that album a lot, actually. I thought it was pretty good.
Hey, shout out to BK the Ruler. So I've been listening to a lot of her
But-
music.
But yeah, see what I'm saying? Championships was so fucking fire. And that nigga has not had it since.
I listened to my boy Tizo, bro.
Did you listen to the baby?
Oh no, I gotta listen to the baby. Fuck yeah,
listen to
bro.
DaBaby, yeah.
That's a
2024 facts.
You asking him up like, oh, he could be an actor, like all this shit. Like,
I mean, he can be. He doesn't need to rap. He could try to just go the rock route. Head ass. You know what I'm saying? With the big screen.
Y'all think Jack Harlow dropping this year?
probably not.
It wouldn't be. I wouldn't mind if he dropped this year. I mean, he got a single that's still going crazy, talking about whips and chains and black people.
That's insane.
I don't like no whips and chains.
You can't tie me down. Hey, he might have a career in country music, man. Never know.
And that song going number one was some definitely label engine shit.
I think it's still in the top 10.
I don't hear that shit anywhere though. That's my like.
It's probably played in like J.C. Penney's and fucking.
SZA not coming out with no album for another 4 or 5 years too.
Wasn't she supposed to drop another album, or she announced like a?
She announced like a deluxe. I'm down for it.
I thought it was a whole nother album.
Tiller is supposed to drop an album.
I'm
I
not
ain't gonna
really
lie.
excited. Not really excited
Yeah.
for a Tiller album like I should be. I know you're a Tiller fan, but
What?
if he drops, I'll listen. But
And I'm so fucking late. I just listened to Black's album that came out last year.
that was
Like,
mid
literally-
too.
Nah,
It's been a lot of mid the last 3 years. I don't know what's going on with hip hop.
I like Black's album. I thought that shit. I mean, but Black has always been an artist where I guess maybe his mid to most is like really good, great to me. Like Night Ride Home is fire. Fucking Rent Free is fire.
It was one of those albums where it's like you get a sound that you weren't really expecting, and it just throws you off.
I think with Black he just always gives like He's like the calmest side of like trap R&B. He has the least hit power out of the guys that are in that space.
Well, I don't think isn't he signed to like I don't think it's a major, but I think it's like a subsidiary of a major or something. I think it's LVRN or something like that.
You're right, it's something like that. But I also think Black doesn't reach for like those Billboard singles. I think he could get it if he wanted to, because shit, Black on features, they go crazy. Like Stay Down goes crazy, Like It goes crazy. I just think his artistry, he just wants to make good music. So
yeah,
that's why he's in like the softest. He don't have that much hit power.
yeah.
You really be trying to shit on me for my CLB take. Respect it. It's a great take.
Nigga, CLB is not top 5, but I know how old you
If
are.
it's
So
not 5, it's 6.
it's lower tier.
No,
Well, it's not like super duper low, but it's not top 5 for sure.
Yeah, Super Duper Low is like Thank Me Later.
I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not top 5. We're talking about Drake here, not fucking Joe Schmo down the fucking block. I'm talking about the GOAT, nigga.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean to ask you, what's the best out of these 4 debuted hip hop albums? Which one's the best one? That's all on Twitter. Get Rich, Illmatic, Ready to Die, College Dropout. Which is the best debuted hip hop album ever?
As far as what?
Just which one? What's the best album out those 4 as far as the debut?
Say it again. You said it.
Get Rich or Die Trying, Illmatic. How the fuck did I just forget it? Ready to Die and College Dropout.
Well, if I was being biased, I would say College Dropout, but pound for pound, I think Ready to Die is the best debut album.
I agree, but
Get Rich is a close third.
Get Rich is a close fucking second.
Illmatic is last.
Because Get Rich has more hits than Ready to Die has. I just think conceptually as a project, Ready to Die is the first storytelling album in rap for real.
Yeah.
That was
like I said, if I was biased, I would say College Dropout, but
like Illmatic, yeah, Illmatic was storytelling, but it had no mainstream shit on that. So it was like, no. Like Ready to Die, Biggie was giving you those visuals, and he still gave you Big Papa, he still gave you Juicy, he still gave you Warning, he still gave you the One More Chance shit, like Who Shot You? Like,
I don't think there's a single skip on that entire project, arguably. I'm a Biggie fan. Like,
I skip fucking I skip Respect. I don't. No, not that. Unbelievable. I skip that. I don't.
Like I said, I'm biased. There isn't a song I've always liked Biggie more than Tupac. I respect Tupac. I'm a Cali nigga, but I think Biggie, flow wise, artistically, his music aged better. It's just
I like Pac more than Biggie. I think Biggie's a more enjoyable.
I like Pac as a personality, but
I think Biggie's a more enjoyable listen. But I think Pac.
I think Biggie's a more enjoyable listen. Yeah.
I think Pac,
especially with the production as well.
I think Pac pound for pound made the better music.
Yeah.
I mean, Pac has the greatest double disc ever. All Eyes on Me is the greatest double disc. It's a better double disc than Life After Death. Now,
I don't know what double like that mean, like double disc. Like, okay, but
you can do a verses on it, but I think
you're not doing a verses with me because you're scared and you know you lose.
I just don't. I'm not.
Don't mention verses and Biggie.
I'm not doing a verse. I'm just saying if you did,
you'd
All Eyes on Me is gonna edge it out. And you do have one tie in that verses. You have one tie. Hypnotize and California Love is a tie. It's a tie.
Who are you trying to convince here? Are you trying to like?
I'm not convincing anyone. I'm
just you.
I'm stating a fact. That shit is a tie. If they really did a versus and someone played California Love and then they played Hypnotize, it's like, well, who won that round? Nah, it's a tie.
Who's to say I would play Hypnotize if you played that?
I think anybody, if they did this versus, if you play California Love, you have to play Hypnotize next. Or if you play Hypnotize, you gotta play California Love.
Says who? I could beat you without having to play Hypnotize. It's Biggie's.
What are you beating California Love with other than Hypnotize, More Money, More Problems?
Juicy.
No, nigga, we're talking Life After Death versus All Eyes on Me. I was
I'm just talking about in general.
In general, well, yeah, you can find some shit to beat California Love, but I'm saying
we're doing the album for album shit.
With them albums, you can't.
So are we doing?
If you did All Eyes on Me and Life After Death, and a nigga played California
All
Love,
Eyes on Me versus Life After Death.
Yeah, if you play California Love and like you're playing Hypnotize next, there's no other record
No
on that
Money,
album.
No Problems.
If you wanted to play that one, but even then, it probably would. No, it would probably tie.
That's sorry to tell you, Lando. I know you're kind of young, but that's a W.
Time.
Back in my day, that was a W, and it's still a W to this day.
Time.
I'm sorry.
It's time.
It's not tying shit. I'm sorry.
It's so time. What are you?
It's
talking
not.
about?
It might be tying your shoes, but not mine. Brother.
You know what? Go ahead.
Go ahead. Might be tying your shoes, brother.
Name a song. Name a song after Life After Death, and I will rebuttal you with one on All Eyes.
Hypnotize.
California Love. What the fuck? Tie.
Kick in the door.
Get the fuck on. That's a loss. That's a
You
loss.
can play the song if you want. It's not convincing anyone, like I said.
Yes, it is. That's a loss.
What's beef? What's beef? What's beef is beating that. Sorry.
No, it's not. No, it's
More
all
money,
right.
more problems. More money, more problems.
Okay, well, we can say that.
Niggas bleed. I got a story to tell. 10 Crack Commandments. Sky's the limit.
We're beating this album.
That won't even be the album that I would use. Ready to Die is by far better than anything Pac has put out ever in life.
Well, if you're counting All Eyes on Me, if you're counting All Eyes on Me, the double disc,
and if we're combining those two, that's all I need is those two albums, and it's
if you're combining, well, nigga, all Biggie has in his catalog is
not even counting Born Again.
Born Again is not better than Machiavelli Rise of the Dawn.
Okay,
it's not. Fuck, what are we doing? What are we doing?
What are we doing?
What are we doing? Yeah. DK, how well versed on you are on Pac and Biggie?
You know this West Coast ass nigga gonna say Tupac. The fuck?
I was gonna say, I like.
So
wait, nigga from Seattle about Biggie or Pac.
Question.
Okay.
Quick question, DK.
Yeah.
If we're in an album versus,
Right.
and the albums are All Eyes on Me, Life After Death, and California Love gets
nigga.
played.
Who would win in a versus? Biggie
California Love gets played, and then Hypnotize gets played in a versus against each other. Isn't that a tie?
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. I started off as a Tupac hater. Believe it or not, I was a lot more on Biggie just because I'm a J. Cole fan. That's like it was like the first rapper I really started listening to for real. But you know, as I got older, you know, as I started going to more parties and doing shit like that, like, you know, I live in the West Coast. I'm gonna hear some Tupac, especially when I was out in California. I was living in Fresno for like 3 years.
So
like
surprised.
I listen to a lot of Tupac. You know what I'm saying? So I will call it a tie. I agree with you. It's a tie, but in a versus setting, I give it to Tupac hands down. I'm not gonna lie.
See, I ain't gonna say Pac hands down. It's a tie.
It also depends on who the audience is.
And then he said, "Well, I wouldn't play Hypnotize. I'd play More Money, More Problem." That's still a tie. You're not playing nothing off of Live After Death that's beating California Love, like beating it. You will tie it. Just like you're not playing nothing off of All Eyes on Me that's beating Hypnotize. You're tying it. You won't beat it. You'll tie it. And like if you play Sky's the Limit, you can play fucking Life Goes On, and it depends.
Nigga, song for song.
I think All Eyes on Me is a better album though, pound for pound.
I think it edges Life After Death out by literally maybe 2 records.
Yeah, certain songs are good matchup because